A list of the topics, themes, and subject matter featured in this episode has been included in the video description below. We open on a tight shot of a calloused hand wrapping itself around an object, this spherical object, worn with this beige leather, and you would see this red threading holding it together as we push out to reveal a blue top with touches of yellow, the sleeves cut off, and on its back, the number 89. Above the number, we see another strand of fabric, a worn yellow piece of rectangular strip with the name Rogers written on it. We cut to this wide shot of the entire space, a makeshift baseball field, where we see the defending team all wearing Vault Tech tops with the number 89 and names above them. At the plate to the side of the catcher is a batter wearing a worn leather vest and holding a bat, their eyes narrowing as the pitcher throws the ball towards the plate. Whack! We see the ball go flying towards the makeshift wall in the outfield, the right fielder sprinting towards it, almost there as the ball goes over the fence. We see the onlookers here, consisting of adults and children, cheer as the batter makes their rounds, finally reaching home plate once again. As we cut away to Phil, Hawke, Ruthie, Reed, Sputnik, and Jimmy D. Before you see refabricated buildings and homes made from scavenged materials, adding a sense of home and community to this location as you approach it. Beyond the magnolia flowers, you would see small greenhouses and gardens. The air around you has a pungent smell as you approach. It's a unique scent. It's more herbaceous than floral. The atmosphere surrounding this place feels welcoming, like there is some safety and order, which is quite the juxtaposition in comparison to what you had encountered just a day ago. However, as you approach, you're greeted by these two figures, both with rifles slung around their backs and pistols on their hips. Beyond this, you see that they're wearing what appears to be these armored vests. And you would also see that there is, to the right, you see a woman, short, dark hair, pixie cut, athletic build, septum piercing. Into their left, you see this stout man, shaved head. He has a scar going from one ear to the other. And as they approach you, the woman approaches your group. There isn't a threat to them. They seem they're just here to talk to you. As the woman approaches, and who might you be? What's your business here in Magnolia?
My name's Phil. These are my friends.
We are not raiders.
We're
good.
vault dwellers. I mean, most of us are vault dwellers. But
I can see that.
I noticed, we're from 71. I thought maybe y'all were 71, but you got 89 or some number on your jacket. So I was just curious where the 71ers were.
There's no other 70. There's no people from the vault like you. No, those. Sorry, the jerseys. Yeah. So those are actually. We found those like it was a big garbage can full of them, and we just took them and we're like, these would be great for baseball teams.
So, how long have you been here?
I personally, I've been here for about a year and a half or so.
So I'll turn to Phil and read. When was the last time you sent somebody out here before the two of you?
It's once a year, so like last year this time. Yeah, and it's 2 people at a time.
So there should be at least 2 people here from
there should
the
be
vault.
at least 2
Hopefully.
or 4 or 6, 8.
I know there's one I'm looking for.
10.
We're traveling. We're on our way up to O-Town. We were here because a comrade of ours, their last known location was here in Magnolia. So we're just trying to find a place to stay, trying to track this person down.
All right. Well, we haven't anybody from vaults here, and I mean at least as long as I've been here. So I can take you in to meet with our with Ada. She kind of runs the place. She might have a little bit more information than us. I'm Leah, by the way. It's nice to meet you all.
Pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
And this brute over here, he's like, shut up, man. This is Colton. Don't mind him. And Leah would turn around and she would say, just follow me. I'll bring you down to meet with Ada.
As we walk, I'll kind of whisper to Phil. My dad mentioned Ada in the notes.
Did he say that they were nice?
All I saw was she helped with some kind of injury he had. And he said something about the followers of the apocalypse.
Yeah, that doesn't sound great. Apocalypse is kind of a bad word. Kind of an intense word.
Well, I mean, look around. It did happen.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be better now. Like,
supposed to be and are 2 different things, my friend.
You think the 89ers just like threw away their suits because they were dirty? Maybe they got bored of them.
That?
Yeah, it's probably just too hot. I mean, I probably would have thrown away mine by now, but I got sentimental value.
Well,
so
hey, look, from me to you, don't do that. These things, I mean...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, I love it.
But if they're to be trusted, they help with the radiation, too, so we'll see.
Okay, so should we trust these guys? I mean, should we trust these guys?
For now, we'll see what happens.
You're all good. We discussed it, guys.
Oh,
Ruthie's gonna look over at Phil and go, did they shoot us when we walked up?
No.
Then I think we're good.
Okay. Yeah, you guys didn't shoot us. It's fine. We ain't gonna shoot y'all either. I got a gun, but I don't like to use it,
You should not be telling people that you have a gun.
I mean, I might. I do. You already know. I said it, so you got that now. Hey, you mind if I play baseball with some of the other folk sometime after this?
Let's take it one step at a time, but...
We have games every day, so
okay, so if
I'm
not
sure
today, then tomorrow?
Yeah, I think they're finishing up, so...
Yeah, and there's spots available? Yeah. I don't want to jump in
there's
and
a rotating... Yeah, there's a few teams here, yeah.
Oh, do I get to choose a team, or is that like a raffle?
I hate to interrupt this very, very important conversation.
Mm-hmm.
How many of you are here?
Yeah, I think what they mean to say is how many teams you got.
No, that's not what I mean to ask.
You're
I
not
mean to
talking
ask
about
how
baseball?
many. No.
We were just talking about baseball. That's off topic.
There's about 150 of us here.
How do you guys stay safe against raiders?
Well, we've focused on defense and security. Ada will hire people to guard the perimeter. So there's more of us. There's more people like Colton and I that watch the perimeter. And the followers of the apocalypse. It's very they have a whole like gardens, and they're really like they are really taking time to bring people in and help them and educate. It's a pretty nice community. And we're fortunate enough that we were given the opportunity to be taken in by Ada and the rest of the followers.
Do I know? Would Ruthie know anything about the?
I would say,
followers of the...
yeah. I would say if in this case, I'm not gonna. I think Ruthie and Hawke actually would have some idea. So the followers of the apocalypse are actually like their ideology can vary from group to group. Some of it could be socialistic, some could be communistic. It really depends. And there's another terminology. I'm just drawing a blank on it. But this society is very much like a socialistic society here. Okay. The followers of the apocalypse are very much like they would be considered like a non-profit aid type organization, taking people in and helping. Medical, they really focus on medicine and rebuilding the world after the apocalypse. So yeah, it's not a bad, as far as like wasteland places go, they're not too bad. Not a bad place to be. Yeah. As you all are walking, Jimmy D was like, "Hey guys, I'm really how do I look? Do I look all right?"
What?
You're still here.
Matter what?
Well, there's somebody here, and I haven't seen him in a while, and I'm a little nervous.
Jimmy D, you got a fling you ain't telling us about?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, let's hear it, Jimmy D.
Her name is Sally Sue. I love her so much.
Jimmy D, that is a beautiful name.
Yeah, she is the most beautiful creature. Oh my God. You got to wait till you meet her. She is so beautiful.
Don't say that.
Well, we're all creatures. Aren't we creatures?
I don't think the ladies would like that term used against them.
She likes it when I say she's a beautiful creature. She's like, "Damn."
Okay.
And I'm like, "Yeah, you are." You see her. She's so pretty.
I don't know how I would feel about that.
All right, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll stop using that. That was a bad idea. I will work
you have
on
lots of those.
Yeah, I do.
You could probably just say beautiful. You ain't gotta.
Yeah, she's beautiful. She's a beautiful woman.
I think if she likes it, that's
she does
fine.
like it.
I think that nicknames should be given to people as they like them.
Yeah. No, I think she said she likes it. She didn't tell me she didn't.
Yeah, I guess maybe it's a surface trend. We didn't really say creature in the vaults, so. I trust you, Jimmy D. I'll trust you.
Yeah, it's like a slang term up here. Creature.
Yeah.
That's actually not slang. That's bad too. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm real dumb.
Okay, Jimmy D, what are you saying? Is
Phil,
it
look,
good or is it not
This
good?
is
I'm confused.
Phil, we might not have said it in the vault, but look at me and you. I mean, we didn't exactly have much luck down there, now did we? Maybe if we were calling them creatures, I don't know.
Maybe Sally Sue has a sister or something. I can introduce you to her.
Oh, that's all right.
That's a great point.
Right. She's real pretty.
It's a great point.
She's so nice, too. She's smart.
Hey, Jimmy D,
I'm trying
to talk to Reed right now. Okay. So
we'll find you later, Jimmy D.
Reed, yeah, Jimmy D, you can go off and come back when you get Sally Sue, and we'll all talk.
Hey,
don't go too far.
Show her the jig.
Yeah.
Oh, she's seen the jig. I'll tell you what. Hold on, let me practice. All right. Okay, I'm ready.
That's fine. You don't need. Okay.
He runs off.
Waving goodbye.
Bye.
I don't know how I feel about the fact that he has a girlfriend.
Well, I mean, who knows how she feels about him? We'll see.
Yeah.
He calls her a creature. I think she's rather fond of him.
Yeah, I'm trying to get used to it, but I still don't like it. I gotta be honest. I'm not getting used to creature.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like it, like I said, I feel like it all really depends on the person and the nickname and whether they like it or not. I don't think it has anything to do with the words used.
Yeah, I think I'll just plug my ears if he says it. Anyways, this whole followers of the apocalypse thing, you know, I'm not one to judge a book by its cover, but maybe I don't know, a nicer name could have sufficed. I don't really feel great about the whole apocalypse part of that name.
What would you call them?
The followers, probably just end it there.
Of
the nice
followers.
guys.
I follow people.
Consider it like this. They are trying to reconstruct society following after the apocalypse, so to speak. So it's more.
I got it.
Yeah.
Followers
like
of Vault-Tec.
And hey,
I
that's the name
really
I
wish
trust.
you would
I heard somebody
not.
say that. I say I could trust you.
well, hey,
I
Phil,
don't trust
You're my
them.
friend now.
I mean, think about it this way. They seem to be kind of delivering on Vault-Tec's promise a little better than, you know, maybe Vault-Tec did a little bit.
No,
I mean,
they're
look,
probably. We gotta make it to O-Town. That's probably where they were.
probably
where they
you know,
are.
But I mean, just look around. You know, they got some plants. They got baseball. Look at all the stuff they're doing.
Yeah, you're right. They do have a lot of teams. I'm still thinking
lot of
about which one I
teams.
want to join.
They got a
Maybe
full
I'll start
league.
my own team.
Could we be on your team?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
What's a good team name? Trying to think.
The Death Claws.
Nah, it's kind of scary. I want it to be kind of like nice. Like it can be intimidating,
You know
but
what?
it's got to have like a dash of sweetness to it.
You know what? Reed wouldn't know what a Death Claw is, so never mind.
Oh, what?
I thought it was in reference to earlier when Hawke's claw like snapped. Or hands.
That's it.
Hands.
That
That's
could have
it.
worked.
Hands.
That could have worked.
There,
That's what it was. That's what it was.
It's not you have wonderful
I have
hands.
3 beautiful hands.
Yes.
They're
Yeah,
they
that-
are beautiful.
That you have 3 because radiation.
Radiation affects
Radiation.
everybody differently.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, I feel like we've stopped. Like in my head, I see us like we've stopped walking and are standing in a circle.
I
and
need to
Leia's
be
like,
so
"What are you
clear. Hawke
doing?"
doesn't stop moving if there's a goal. So even if you guys stopped, Hawke has kept going.
Yeah. Leah would have kept leading you to the location. So you would actually, as you're moving with them through this, having this conversation as you're moving, you would see around you like little. The buildings are, I mean, they're refabricated from the stuff that's been salvaged. But you would see like little classrooms with kids being taught about like agriculture and things like that. You would go by, you would see little greenhouses where people would be tending to plants as you're walking, and you would eventually reach this two-tiered building. It's a decent size, but you eventually reach it. There's a couple windows on the top. There's a small little porch around the front, a couple windows there, and there's a rocking chair sitting on the deck. And you see this older woman. She's probably in her mid-50s. She's kind of got a little bit of she looks pretty good for, you know, mid-50s. Got a little crow's feet going on, but she's got this beautiful silver hair that's back in a bun, and she's like a marathon runner. I would say that's kind of her, like I don't know if anybody's seen like friggin' like it's so cool. But anyways, sorry, geeking out for a second. My bad. Yeah, so you see she stands up. She's wearing this kind of long, thin coat, and she gets up. Definitely, like you can see wisdom in her eyes as she gets up out of her rocking chair. and she walks over to your group, and just Leah and Colton give her a nod, and they step to the side, and Ada walks up to you all and says, "So, we got some Volties here, and it looks like a survivor of the waste and
A person.
a person."
We have a
Yes.
person with us as well.
Nice to meet you all. I'm
Hello.
Ada Bray. Hello.
Yeah, they're actually a vault dweller too. Not a lot of people know from at first, but they're actually, yeah.
I'm a bit of both. I've been in a vault and in the wastelands.
Are you all local to this area, or have you been traveling for a time?
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say local. I mean, I lived underground for about, well, just until like yesterday or 2 days ago.
Correct.
So whatever you'd say to that. Yeah,
So
I'm local. Yeah.
You're essentially a newborn to the wastes, then.
Yeah, but it's still local. Yeah, if your baby was born, like if you had a baby in your arms, you'd still say they're local, because that's all they know. So, yeah, I'm a local, yeah. My name's Phil.
Phil, nice to meet you,
soon
Phil.
to be dad, I
Thank you
hope.
for your backstory and everything. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I hope.
And
If you're looking for any dads or surrogate dads,
Why don't we let them ask, buddy?
yeah, I'm just checking. My whole thing, I'm supposed to settle down soon, and I'm just trying to look where to plant my roots, so...
well, there is opportunity. If you find this place
Oh,
accommodating to your needs, then we accept people to come here and make this their home. So if it comes to that point and you feel that this meets what you're looking for and you don't do anything that's too brash, you're welcome here. But might I ask what led you to Magnolia? And
Well,
you would notice too, she's definitely looking at Reed right now.
Well, I mean, first off, let me just say, I really admire what you got here. It looks like a wonderful place.
Thank you.
Now, I just like my friend here, just came out of a vault a couple days ago, and yeah, things have been interesting since I got up here. We're headed over to O-Town, but I happened to find a Pip-Boy that belonged to my father, and there was some notes in there that kind of led me in this direction. I was wondering if you'd seen him. Maybe he's still here? I'm looking for Paul Ramirez.
I remember Paul, yes. I remember him.
Oh, hey, Paul was here!
Right, I mean,
don't-
remember, so that that means he ain't here still, huh?
No, he left probably... He stayed here for a time. For roughly, I would say... She would pull out a little notebook and look through. He was here for about 8.5 months.
Oh, wow.
She shuts the book,
Right.
puts it back in her jacket, and says, "Yes, your father helped with a few things for us. Going out with some of the other citizens of Magnolia here to collect items and scavenge and help us rebuild. And after I healed him up after a bit of a run-in he had with this... You've only been out here for a couple days, so I hope you haven't run into one of these, and you're still alive, so probably not, but They're these massive creatures. They don't go too close to bodies of water.
All right.
Do you know what an alligator is? Are you familiar with an alligator?
Yes.
Well, yeah.
These alligators have been twisted by the wastes, by the radiation. They no longer are quadrupedal creatures. They are bipedal. And
Oh.
So are you saying they like lost their arms?
no.
They went from walking on 4 legs to 2 legs.
So what happened to their other legs?
They use them like we use arms.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, continue.
Except that they will rip people in half, which is
good.
terrifying.
All right. Okay.
So if you see one of those, I would suggest going a different direction.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like I would want to run towards it. So he had a run-in with one of these things?
Yes, he was badly injured. Took a big chunk out of the side of his body, or a big claw mark. It took a while for us to heal him up. He spent a good month in our care, in my care, and we got him back to a good point. And as a thank you, he helped us here for a time, rebuilding and going out on runs to collect items. And he was a good man. And
But he left.
he did, yes.
Why?
He said he had to head to O-Town for a task he was set to complete. He wouldn't go into details, but something to do with Vault Tech.
I knew it. That's where O-Town is, Reed. I'm telling you, Reed. He went to O-Town, Vault Tech.
As soon as she mentioned like a task, I kind of looked to Phil, just because of the little bit that he told me yesterday. All right. So he went to O-Town. All right. So I guess we're heading in the right direction then.
Yep. Hey, Ada, you mind if I ask? What do you know about O-Town? They got baseball?
I have not personally been to O-Town. I've been here for several years now. But those that have traveled there and that have spent time here recovering or during their travels, it's supposed to be a safe haven of sorts for survivors of the wastes.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. That's all I needed to hear, really. Hear that, Reed? Your Paul's just chilling in O-Town, probably playing baseball, sipping on a cold Nuka-Cola. It's gonna be great.
Well, hey, let's hope. But does that sound like the vision of O-Town that you know, Ada?
Well, that's what I've been told, but I've also been told that it is broken into different groups.
Okay.
So, without being there myself, I can't for sure tell you exactly what it is, but I've heard, for the most part, though, that there's lots of trading, and it is a place for those that have survived, and she would look around, this can go and find opportunity and community. But here we have community as well. And sorry, I take a lot of pride in what we've done here. And
You should.
Yeah, the baseball teams are quite impressive. Let me say.
Phil, where'd you get that cat?
Yeah, I found it on the way in. Oh no.
Oh my god.
I picked him up.
All right. Okay.
Check him out. You want him?
We have a lot of
Probably not.
stray cats that tend to find their way in here, but the kids like it. So
Okay.
Sputnik's like
He's
just
so
sitting there.
excited. He loves
Yeah.
cats.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, friends.
So yeah, as you
Yeah.
say
Thank you,
that,
Phil. Thank you for putting it down. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I could tell you were getting quite scared, so...
No, it's all right. I just,
Yeah.
I don't want
Scared of
Sputnik to go
cats.
chasing
You
have to be
after it. You know,
careful.
you,
Yeah.
you have to be
You
careful
should
with
be- he needs
the
friends.
stray cats, because if they scratch you, it could get real bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
not
yeah.
me. I
They
got
have-
strong
Why's
skin.
Ada,
Got it for my ma.
when you said that he was here for about 8.5 months, when did he leave?
He's been gone now for I would say 3.5 years.
Oh my.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so that was closer
Sorry.
to the beginning of when they left, so not the greatest news. Ada, I liked when you were saying the good news, so if you could just maybe say if your next words were like, well, 3 years ago, but
I
I'm
have
sure
a
they're doing
question, if I
fine.
may.
Yes.
yeah, Ethan, let's hear it.
Was he alone when he left?
No,
Great question.
he was with another vault, another individual from the vault. Sorry, I'm trying
Zane,
not to
right?
use the term vaulty. Zane, yes.
It's fine. I'm fine with Vaulty.
What were
Are you sure?
the vibes? Oh, sorry.
That's
I
all right.
personally, Vaulty's fine. If Reed's okay with it, I mean, I'm gonna let you call the shot here, Reed.
But-
you know.
But to continue to our this person's as they look to Hawke, question. Yes, there was an individual with him, Zane. Yes, that was their name, and he was different. I don't know. I think we did catch him rummaging through some of our medical supplies.
Did he
Right.
take
At one
anything
point.
specific?
Well, we had come across, as you can imagine, there's many things we stumble upon. He was trying to collect this item called Jet, and that is a bit of an upper, you could say.
He was he was addicted to Jet?
I don't know if he was addicted to it, but we caught him stealing a bit of it. We have put that away. It's more we use it. We try to resynthesize it, or are working towards resynthesizing it in a way that's useful. But we had a supply of it from just different traders coming in and trying to get people away from it. And yes, he tried to raid through it. And him and your father had a bit of a disagreement. And after that happened, they left a couple days later.
Together?
Together, yes. But as you can imagine, information is incredibly valuable here in the Wastelands. And I am curious. With this information that we've provided you here, I've provided you. Could I ask you something in return?
Sure.
Yeah, are you speaking like to all of us, or?
to all of you.
Okay, yeah. Yep.
My first concern, and she looks to Ruthie and says, "You, dear, look like you have some rad poisoning. And if you do not get that taken care of, it will continue to get worse. So, is that something you're interested in having? Are you interested in having that be dealt with?"
Yeah, I suppose so.
Very well. Do you all have any medical supplies?
I got a stim pack.
I got
I
1 dose of Calmex if you need that.
I am
also
skilled
have
in
Calmex.
setting bones and
Fixing
sewing
glasses.
if need be, and fixing glasses, correct.
Yep.
The reason I ask is if you're heading north to O-Town, having supplies will be necessary. As good as things seem to be here, we experienced a raider attack a few nights ago.
Faceless.
And yes, they came with these new... We had not seen them fight with anything like this before. They were using items covered in radiation, and several of our citizens here have suffered quite significant rad poisoning or radiation effects. And
Wait. So they were using these with no regard for their own safety?
no regard to their own safety, no.
No protection. Okay. Stupid.
Or they don't
Chaos. But the reason I ask is, one, I want to make sure that you all have supplies, and unfortunately right now we are a bit limited. But if that is something you are interested in as a favor to you, and also to perhaps help us for this information that we've provided, there is a small med clinic, an abandoned med clinic that we know has some supplies. It's about 2.5 miles northwest of here, near Old Lake Tracy. And I'm willing to split what is there with you all if you are able to recover some of it for us. It is your choice, of course, but it would be helpful for us here, and I could treat your friend, and you would have supplies moving further north as you go towards O-Town in exchange for your help.
If at all possible, if we do this for you, I'm fine to do it. But I think it would also be valuable if after this, the 4 of us and Magnolia continue to engage in a positive relationship. That way we can continue to... There's not very many settlements like your guys's. Believe me, I know. I've tried. It's hard. So I'm willing to help you as long as you can throw in a positive relationship with us moving forward as well.
Reed looks at Ruthie when she asks this, and just under his breath is just like, smart.
She'll just give like a small little smile in response.
I'm down to help. I just got I've got a private request to ask of you. If I Phil gets kind of serious for a second. If I do help, I got just kind of one thing I'd like to ask, just a way from the group. You don't mind if I speak privately with Ada after this?
Sure.
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 Just it's a delicate matter, so.
Is it in regards to baseball?
I don't want to have to, it's private, so.
Understood.
Should we just cover our ears?
You could just take 10 paces that way.
I will leave the building. And
Yeah.
Hawke's gonna turn and
Yeah,
start going for the door.
You didn't have to. Okay, I'll see you.
Oh, there's that cat again.
The strays, they're all over the place here.
As we leave the room, I say to the other two, secrets are no fun.
Does he keep secrets from you often, Reed?
No, not till we get out here.
Is that like a vault song that you just sang? The secrets are no fun. That's scary. It was a little.
Oh, you never
could
hear that?
No. In my head, I picture this big, scary, mutant guy who's evil and blood dripping down his face, going secrets are no fun. I've
That
been
is a
alone.
fun visual. I like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you're alone, wandering, you kind of have to entertain yourself. So I've got a
Okay.
pretty vivid imagination.
All right.
I've
Well,
been alone.
the whole saying is secrets are no fun unless you share with everyone. But you keep that vision in your head. Maybe play some of that game.
Oh,
Keep yourself entertained.
I don't know how
I
to
think I'm
work
going to
this.
explore a bit.
All right. We'll come find you when we need you.
Absolutely.
All right.
Hawke's gonna go back to that little school building we saw.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna, as the group does this, does a little split here. We'll pivot back to Phil. Then I'm gonna shoot over to Hawke, and then back to Ruthie and Reed.
I'm
So,
actually. Can I send you a private message?
Oh, the audience doesn't even get to hear the roll.
I know,
This
this is
is
like-
in the dark.
whispers, y'all.
Um,
Whispers.
a
Okay.
secret little whisper. You can keep going. I'll shoot you a message right now.
Perfect. All right. Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Hmm. So that will actually be interesting, audience. We'll have to. We'll give you a little. We'll figure out a way to make this happen. It's gonna be tough. You guys just can't go. No spoilers. No spoilers.
Damn.
You know?
Should the rest of us just mute her?
Should we
it's
just
not
let the
like
call?
Discord where you can't mute.
Ooh, you could.
Oh,
you
can we
could.
deafen ourselves?
No, it's not like Discord. Or well, actually,
Yeah.
no. I mean, we
You
could
might be.
No.
turn down our volume, and then it would just be
Yeah.
Sure, we could just mute the computers. True.
word of
True, true, true.
honor.
Or
But
all of us put our headphones down and leave the room.
okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then just text the
Yeah.
Discord and let us
Is
come
that-
back.
Is that
Yeah.
what you want?
Is that what you
Rich?
want?
Richard, is that what you want?
Or do you want the audience to
Yeah,
actually
that
be
could-
in?
That could work. I could just speak with
Yeah.
Kylie.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright.
okay,
Ooh,
just
this
text
is
us in the
cool.
Discord.
So you got-
when-
yeah.
Bye bye.
Have fun,
Y'all,
you
this-
crazy kids.
Yeah. Audience, this is our
Oh, you
first
know
time
what?
doing this in game, so this is exciting. You get little.
Yeah. All right.
Just making stuff
All right.
happen.
So they're taking out their headphones. Okay.
Yeah, we're
Mhm.
I
leaving.
see. I see.
Yeah, just
okay,
text us in the Discord when you want us back.
Okay.
Yeah. You gotcha.
All right. Okay. So Phil
Mm-hmm.
waits for everyone to leave the room. Waits till it gets real quiet. Kind of has a serious look on his face.
Mm-hmm.
So I was wondering. I saw the
Yes.
jerseys. Saw some people got personalized ones. I was just thinking, as a gift, when we come back, we could all have personalized jerseys and say our names on them. I could have one that says Phil, under it says Dad or Team Leader, and then everyone else can have one says Ethan Hawke, one says Reed, one says Ruthie. If you get super small sizes, we got a dog. Say Sputnik. I don't know if that might be a lot of orders to put in, but I was just thinking, it'd be kind of cool to have, jerseys. Then if we come back, we got a team and we could play.
We could do that.
Okay.
I'd be fine doing that.
Hey.
Yes.
That's great.
I think we have some talented seamstress here that we could probably fashion one for the pup, for Sputnik, you said?
Yeah, Sputnik. Yeah, he's that little dog that came in. I just think, we need a little kind of, like, just a boost, and I think we're all kind of finding each other as a team right now, and we didn't expect to find each other really, like, stay together, so I think it'll kind of, like, unify us, and if we got jerseys, we can all wear them. People can tell who we are.
I think that's a wonderful idea. We'll make sure to get working on that while you're gone.
Yeah, okay,
helping
sweet.
us out with this. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, it's a very thoughtful gift.
Where do you think they all went? Did you hear them say where they were going? I was so focused on thinking about the jerseys, I didn't hear if they said they were gonna go somewhere.
I didn't hear exactly where they're going, but I saw them head south of us here. That's back towards like the greenhouses and the classrooms and things like that. So perhaps that way.
Sweet. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna start walking, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna start walking. Okay.
Very
Yeah.
well.
You let me know if you need, like, before I leave, like, spelling on the names or anything else. Like, I don't know.
So you said Ruthie,
Yep.
Reed,
Yep.
Ethan Hawke,
Yep.
Phil, team leader,
Yeah, it doesn't have.
Dad.
Yeah, I get if it costs more for the, like, letters, it can just be Phil. And then under you could put, like, just Phil. Or you could just leave it blank, or just put Phil, period.
I'll put, how about Phil, period?
Yeah, Phil, period's great, yeah.
Very good. So I'll do that for you. And then one for Sputnik.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yes.
Yeah, and Ruthie.
can
You
make
get
that happen.
Ruthie too?
Yes, Ruthie was the first name I mentioned. Ethan Hawke will be a little difficult. We'll make it work.
Yeah.
We'll make it work.
Yeah, if you can't, just do, like, Ethan H. That could work.
All right.
I'm sure they
I
get
can
it.
do
Yeah,
that.
Ethan H. Or
or I can just do Hawke.
Hawke. Yeah, or just
Hawke.
Hawke. Yeah, E-Hawke or Hawke. Yeah,
I'll do-
whatever. Whatever you
Yeah.
want. It's not spelled Hawke like the bird. It's like with an E at the end.
All right.
As in
She pulls
elephant?
out her little notebook and starts writing it down.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, that's about it. Okay, I'll see you later.
All right, Phil. Okay.
Yeah, you take
She-
care now. I'll come back with that medicine, and I'm excited to see those jerseys. Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
Yes, of course. Be careful. Be careful.
Yep, you let me know too once we get back if you're looking for anybody who needs Dad. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye.
She just waves. She goes back and sits on her.
Perfect.
Sits in her rocking chair. Amazing. Cool. All right.
Oh, it's
All right,
coming back
everybody. Awesome. Super fun.
Now we just gotta
That's gonna be
make it
that's
sound
gonna
like
be
we had a
great.
super serious conversation.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. It's great.
So how'd it go?
Good. It
Sam,
went really well.
What'd you
Yeah,
guys
hard to
do?
talk-
What'd you talk about?
Talk with Phil like that.
I don't really remember.
Oh. Well, I was watching the because when we recorded this, the Olympics are happening, so I was watching the women's team just dominate Japan.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice. What sport
Basketball.
or what activity? Oh, nice.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
watching the skateboarding. It's a lot of fun.
So cool.
Mm-hmm.
Also, what if we just got back and they were like, roll initiative? What?
Right.
What did Phil do?
Yeah, I know, right?
What did Phil do?
Most positive party
We'll let
member.
Kylie speak. Hold on.
Yeah. So, as we pivot away from Phil, who goes to try and find wherever you all went, not really sure. Ada gave him kind of a direction where everybody headed. We'll pivot away to Hawke. As you move through the little makeshift alleys and streets here in Magnolia, you would reach the classroom, and inside you would see little makeshift desks. It's a small little building. There's about 10 desks, but about 6 students sitting there. You would see a few young boys, a few young girls. You would see a teacher standing up at the front, and they would be going over just kind of, these are younger kids, probably 6, 7, maybe 8. They're getting into, they're doing some math stuff, but also you would see like, kind of like doing like multiplication and, things like that.
Times
but
tables,
also,
yeah.
Times tables, yeah. But you would also see, they would also be talking about like agricultural stuff. That's just something that they teach at a really young age, and talking about kind of life cycles of plants and things like that. And you would see a couple of the kids. The teacher would like look towards the door as Hawke. I guess, what does Hawke do as they approach this area?
I think it's so much worse if there's an outside window. I think because you saying we passed it, so I'm assuming there's windows that appeared inside.
There's windows.
He only knows that direction really, so he kind of just went back there and probably just stops right in front of the window.
All I can imagine just starts raining, and there's just water hitting off of Hawke as he's looking through the window.
Hello, darkness, my old. We're not cleared for that. We're not cleared for that song.
Oh hell! But I mean, unless he's given an explicit permission to come in, he's just gonna be there,
Yeah, you would see the teacher like would turn around and just look towards the window, and would just stare. She would.
Wait.
The kids would turn around, and you would see them like, they're like, oh my god! They all get up out of their seats. They come out. They're like, oh,
hello.
Hi. Oh my gosh.
What's your names?
Oh, I'm Carissa. It's who are you? I've never seen something like you before. Oh my gosh, I've heard about. What? Yeah, what's your name?
Yes,
yeah.
you can call me Ethan.
Ethan.
Or
oh my god, that's such a good name.
Thank you. It's yours, Carissa.
Yeah.
I'm a person. Radiation affects
oh my gosh.
everyone in the wasteland.
That's crazy. Oh.
Yes.
Did that happen to me?
No.
I mean,
no.
it's okay.
I believe I'm an odd case. I've never really seen another person like me before. So.
I haven't either. No, this is a first.
Yes.
And you see this like,
excuse me.
Yes. Hello.
Can I like? What's that on your hand? Oh,
It's gonna move down.
flamethrower?
Yeah, oh shit. Yeah, my flame arm I'm gonna extend down towards the children, absolutely. It's a lighter, yes, but I have complete and utter control of it, so there is no harm in any of you engaging with it, if you would so please.
Show it. Can you show us? Can you like?
I'm gonna look for any clearing, make sure like nothing will catch fire, and then I'll turn in that direction and just a couple seconds of it, just let go,
Wow! All the kids are like, whoa! And the little boy, he like pushes up his glasses, and he's like, oh my god,
It's a
this
very
is the coolest day
powerful lighter.
ever!
Yes, I did not mean to pull you all away from your school activities. I'm sure it's very important what you are learning. School
the
is
teacher-
extremely important.
Children, hello.
Hello. I seem
back
to have
in.
distracted the children. Would it
Oh,
help if I
it's-
came inside? They could probably follow me.
Sure, yeah, they will
Wonderful.
definitely follow you. They're very interested. And the kids like,
All right. Can you do it again? Can you do it one more time? I just really want to hear. This is so cool.
Before we go inside, I
Do
will
it.
turn back. Couple more seconds. Okay, let's go back inside now.
the kids like, fire.
Oh god, I've been an arsonist. Oh no.
Invite the person with the flamethrower into the classroom.
Absolutely.
This
I
is
have
going
total,
so well.
full control of it.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I do with my hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll go in, and I think I will again kind of apologize to the teacher. What were you teaching them, if I may ask?
Oh, we were just actually going over the life cycle of just kind of talking about photosynthesis and just kind of the general cycle of a plant from germination to growth, pollination.
Would you like help?
Yes, that would be lovely.
Yes,
Wonderful.
I have information that I could share. Absolutely.
All right. Very good. Sure, please. And the kids are like, wow.
And I think Hawke's gonna start going in, like, because it does have programming of this kind of information that is dumbed down for children of this age to kind of have a grasp on. And given I'm a big robot person, I think I'm aware I'm grabbing the kids' attention a lot more than their normal teacher does. So I'm taking every opportunity to make sure that what they're learning is important. Hawke is on task, on subject the whole time. Is trying to make it as cool as possible for these kids. It's very natural.
Enraptured would be the best way to describe these kids right now. Their eyes are just like, and the little pyro kid, he's just like fire.
I've made a goddamn arsonist. It's fantastic.
And the teacher's like, Rowan, you need to calm down, all right? Just take a breath. Remember what we said. In, out. In, out.
Have you given them the task of trying to plant something yet? I find that hands-on activities help them maintain information.
That was actually next part of our class. Would you like to come join us and help the children and myself
I think
do some
he'll
planting?
glance out the window just to see if the others are looking for him, but if he can't see you guys, then he will accept that.
I guess the question is, what are Reed and Ruthie up to at this moment as we pivot away for a second?
I think as they like walk away from the building and he's like, well, you can play the game, she kind of like looks at it, and then there's like a little bit of an awkward silence, and she like looks down at the floor and she's like kicking a pebble, and she goes, is it surprising to you that Jimmy D's girlfriend's name is exactly what you expected it to be?
No, not surprised at all. I mean, I'm surprised he has a girlfriend, but if he's got to have one, you know. Sally Sue.
I feel like she's really short. Like, I just, in my head. Although.
Probably.
I'm also not the tallest person ever, so I probably shouldn't be saying
that. Slugger, you're tall enough. It's fine.
Well, I mean, you're like, she does that thing, you know, when you're trying to compare people's heights, where she, like, holds her arm up to, like, how tall he is, and then, like, you're tall, so I
well, thanks, but
you're welcome for the observation.
I don't know. Hey, I don't know. Is that a compliment?
Sure. Yeah, it's a compliment.
All right. Well, thanks. So Jimmy D's got a girlfriend. That's.
I'm interested to see if Phil asks for any dating advice, seeing as he wants to be a father so bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I think in the vault he kind of wanted that real bad, and I think coming out here he kind of expected it to happen a little faster. But judging by all this, I don't know.
Did you when you were in the vault? Did you want all that?
I never really felt like I had time to think about it, but never had anybody, if that's what you're asking.
She gets all like huffy, and she like looks away, and she's like, no, that's not what no.
Oh no, I'm just
no, I was just curious if, you know,
yeah, no,
in like a year someone's gonna be coming along trying to find you.
No, nobody for me. Phil was kind of all I had left in there, so.
Well, it's nice that you had somebody at least.
Yeah, I mean, nice that I had somebody who was willing to take me with them. Lord knows they weren't picking me, so.
Is it like a big deal? I mean, you know, if you could go back, would you tell people would you shatter the illusion for them now that you've been here for a couple days?
I think you're asking the wrong guy that. I'd love to shatter that illusion for him.
I could help you. I think it'd be funny.
It would be pretty damn funny. I don't think Phil would agree, though.
Well, no. His optimism is interesting.
It's something, ain't it? It really is.
There's not a lot of that out here, at least not in my experiences. There used to be.
Yeah. I mean, there was a lot of it in there, but he kind of takes the cake in that regard, I think. Even when I was a little more suspicious and not in the best moods, he always tried to make me see the bright side of things. So
it's
kind of nice to have somebody else out here who doesn't try to make me see the bright side of everything.
You know, it comes from not seeing the bright side of things in the literal sense.
Yeah, you know, I can't imagine.
I used to be like Phil a little bit, not in regards of like.
Really?
Okay, first of all, don't laugh.
I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing.
Yeah, you know, I was. My dad had a similar idea to these people. Not as much of like a, you know, some settlements of these people, of these guys. They're a little bit more extremist. They're not all like this, but he would have liked Magnolia a lot, and
yeah,
makes me a little sad that he doesn't get to see it.
I take it he's gone then.
Yeah, it's fine. You know, it was time. It just he was getting sicker and sicker. And you know, it was me and him and my brother growing up. So I'm just glad I got the time with my dad that I got.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like my mom. I didn't have a brother or nothing, but when my dad left, it was just me and her, and then soon enough, it was just me. So
I think eventually, at some point, it always ends up being just yourself. At least in my experiences, that's how it goes. But she's gonna look up to him at this point, and she's gonna say, "But I'm hoping that this time maybe it doesn't end up with me just by myself."
I ain't going anywhere.
Well, I mean, you're going to O-Town, but...
Yeah, but hopefully with you, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like that. See where it takes us afterwards.
Yeah. Maybe like, Tampa, right? Is that another...
Is it still called Tampa? Does Tampa exist?
It's called Lampa now, actually, y'all. Yeah. The
look
two
at the map to find that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tampa sounds like a horrible place just based on the name, so maybe we could come back here.
Hey, it's a nice place.
They have baseball. It seems
Hey, Phil's very excited about the baseball. Hey, listen, I think since you guys were, you know, shooting the shit a little bit yesterday, you might have to play around with them. I'm just saying.
Okay, so
you got a bat here.
About that.
You got a good swing.
Thank you. About that, I have this tennis ball, right, that I throw up and I hit it for Sputnik and he chases it and whatnot. I accidentally hit it at Phil's face and it broke his glasses. He's fine, but I'm a little bit nervous to do that with a bunch of people we don't know and are being nice to us. So I'm hoping that if Phil drags us to play, that doesn't happen again, because I don't want to get kicked out of here. I think this is a nice community.
Hey, honestly, Slugger, it happens more than you think. I remember one time my friend James was up to bat, and a kid named Dean was pitching, and he hit Dean square in the stomach.
Was he okay?
He was fine after a while. We sent him to the infirmary, but came back all right. A little bit bruised.
Well, considering most of the people with you guys probably living a cushy life, maybe he needed a bruise or two.
Oh yeah, a lot of them need a bruise or two. A lot of them need it.
Okay, so I guess maybe what we'll do is we'll go to O-Town. We'll find your dad. We'll come back here for a little bit, and then we'll go to the vault, and we will shatter their illusion of happiness and joy and sparkles up here.
Love that plan. Love it.
Just don't tell Phil, because I don't think he'd like it.
Yeah, no, we gotta. Hey, he's keeping secrets from me right now, so I mean, we can keep this one from him.
Okay. If he asks, though, I'm gonna be honest. I'll tell him the truth, but I'm not gonna bring it up first.
Sounds good to me.
Speaking of Phil, as we kind of cut away from Ruthie and Reed, where are you all? Are you just waiting for Phil to eventually catch up to you and Hawke, or
I think so.
Oh,
or just exploring the area?
Yeah, I think so.
Probably just like walking around a little bit. We probably ended up by the baseball fields around when we were talking about baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. Cool. Yeah. So you head over in that direction as we cut back to Phil. Phil leaving where Ada's located, heading in the direction she told you of the group. You would hear you would see this figure walk out of a building, and you see them like on their hip holding a baby. You see this like 5'11" woman with like short curly red hair, freckles. She kind of looks like Little Debbie, the Little Debbie person, but older. And you see the kids get like kind of like dark brown hair, and she's just bouncing them on her hip. And she sees you coming by. She's, oh, and who are you, darling?
Oh, me? My name's Phil. I'm new here. I was just walking around looking for my friend, but who's this you got here with you?
Oh, this right here? This is Sal. Oh my gosh, he's
Sal?
Mm-hmm.
Well, hi, Sal.
Isn't he
My
just the
name's
cutest?
Phil. How are you doing?
And Phil puts out like two little fingers.
The baby just grabs them and just starts biting on your finger.
That's a great shake you got there. Let me say.
Yeah, he's really strong.
Oh, I can tell. Yeah, Sal looks like a fighter. Let me say. I bet you when they get
just like his daddy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I bet Dad's probably real strong. Probably pitches for baseball. Probably real great at baseball. Yeah. Okay. Well, it was real nice seeing you, Sal. And I didn't quite catch your name.
Oh, my name, darling? Oh,
Yeah.
it's Sally Sue. So nice to meet you.
Oh, Sally. So I got a cough. Sally. Yeah. I got this.
Phil, what the hell are you doing with my woman?
Hey, Jimmy D. We were just talking right now. I just met Sally. I met you. I didn't know you had a kid, Jimmy.
What? I have a kid? Oh my God. Wait,
how?
How?
You didn't know.
We never did the romance dance though.
Okay,
I'm so confused.
Okay, I don't think I should be here right now. I think maybe you guys should talk about this privately.
No, darling, no. This is just I'm just looking after this one.
Oh, Jesus.
Right here. No, this isn't my kid.
God.
No. I was just. This is Miss Gabriella's child. This is not my Jimmy
Yeah.
D.
Sorry, yeah.
This is not your
This
kid.
is Sal. This Sal.
I'm so sorry about that, darling.
Yeah,
Don't
that
you just
scared
go
me.
ahead. Don't It's all right. Don't
Hey,
you worry.
you mind if I ask you a real quick question?
Yeah, of course.
What do you say in Jimmy Day?
If I'm being honest with you, it's the way he dances. It just really warms my heart up.
Yeah, I thought
He just doesn't care, and I just like find that so endearing. He just does this little dance, and oh man, his little legs, that stupid face he makes. He's just so beautiful. Oh, sorry, I get real emotional when I talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I assumed that if anything, it would be the dance.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yep. Yeah, I met Jimmy on my travels. Yeah, he's been with us for a bit. Yeah. Yeah, can I ask you? I got actually a follow-up question. I'm curious.
Yeah, darling. What do you want?
How do you
What do you wanna
feel?
know?
How do you feel about creature? You ever heard of the word creature? Someone calls you
Yeah.
creature?
Sometimes
Yeah.
Jimmy D will call me a creature. It's all right.
Yeah,
I am a creature.
It's okay.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, okay, yep. That's all I needed to hear. That about does it. I'll be leaving.
What, does that scare you?
No, that sickness I had, I'm feeling real nauseous.
All right.
So I'm gonna go.
She's like, all right. And she gives you a little wink, and she goes over to Jimmy D. And he like puts his arm out, and she wraps her arm in it, and she's still holding the baby, just balancing it up. He's like, are you sure that's not my kid? And they just walk away.
Jimmy D and Sally Sue, swingers? Question mark?
Swingers?
Maybe.
The
Maybe.
wasteland is a wild place for a couple of creatures.
Yeah. Yep.
It's wild.
That was an insane amount of emotions I went through in the
Yep,
span of like
That was
5 minutes.
insane.
Phil, where do you head from there? Do you have the baseball field?
Phil just is just running around now, probably blindly, just looking everywhere for the group.
Okay.
Like hand on his stomach, like just nauseated
It's
from that last little part.
it's like that one couple that you know in high school who are both like insanely Christian, but the like intensity between the two of them, it's like very awkward to be between because
yeah.
wow.
Yeah, I'm not sure if any of that was allowed.
Yeah, you
I don't
remember
think
that?
they can do that.
You remember that one vine? Is this allowed?
Is this allowed? Yeah, it's Phil.
Stop.
It's Phil.
Stop.
Is this allowed? What the fuck? Is this allowed? Yeah, Sally Sue, stop.
Stop.
No. So from there, as Phil is trying to find his companions, we'll cut back over to.
I think Phil
to
found his companions. But
I'm surprised that Phil didn't ask about Sally Sue's sister. Dang.
Oh, missed. Go back.
Yeah,
go
go
back
right
real
back.
fast.
I need to know about her. It's a personal matter.
Mhm.
You're gonna have to find him.
Just I'm
Phil's
going back to the
bolted.
vault. Yeah.
Phil's going all the way back.
Let me in.
This is
That's
what
what
broke
did
him.
him in.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Swingers.
what broke Phil. That's what broke
Not
Phil.
killing people, not the big giant alligator people, but
Swingers.
the swingers.
Yeah. Just two people who are a little too into each other.
Hey, sometimes when you know, you know. You know?
That's it.
I can tell they know.
Oh my god.
From there, we'll pivot away from Phil as he just experienced what he experienced, and cut back over to Hawke as you're led
What a
into
tone shift. Yeah.
what a tone shift. What a tone shift. As we find ourselves in one of the little greenhouses. There's a bed, a flower bed, one of those raised ones, set up, and the teacher is has like little cups of seeds and is handing that to the kids. Tools are placed out, and they all gather around. Some of them are like just enamored in Hawke, and the little pyro looks up at you and goes, "Excuse me,
Yes.
are you good at also planting things too?"
Well, I've never tried it before, but there is a first time
Really?
for everything.
Oh my, yeah. I mean, you're amazing. You shoot fire, and I mean, you're just like, you have 3 arms, and that's so cool.
Thank you. Yes.
I just want to be like you. Sorry,
One
you said
day
that it's
will.
possible. Radiation, I can be
I
like
do
you.
not-
That's what I heard.
I cannot in good conscience advise that you seek out radiation, but
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you end up in the wastelands, it's possible.
Cool, awesome.
Oh,
Okay,
dear.
goals.
Yeah, I will help him with the seeds. I think I will use my claw hands to help, like, make pretty good, like, little piles, like, holes.
Mhm.
There we go.
Yeah.
For them to plant the seeds. I think I'm gonna be chilling out there, really just enjoying.
Mhm.
I'm enjoying the kids. This is nice. This is what I was made for, even if I'm not aware of it.
Mhm.
And if I slip up and call them Charlie every once in a while, who knows?
Mm-hmm. I think as you're helping the kids planting, the teacher would come over, and you would hear them call her name, Miss Gabby, Miss Gabriella.
Miss Gabby. Oh.
Yeah. And she would walk over and she would say, did you help take care of kids? Are you, I don't want to assume, but did you used to take care of a lot of kids, or is this kind of your first time being around them?
Well, I came from a vault where there was only one.
Oh.
And she is my daughter. Yes.
Oh.
Charlie Hawke.
Oh, that's a beautiful name, and I love the
Thank
little
you.
nickname too. Oh,
Yes.
so where? Well, that's not really my.
Would you like to see her?
Yes.
And he will lift up the arm that has the necklace chain wrapped around it and hold it out to show the locket with her little picture. And she looks around the age of these kids, around 8 or 9.
If you want to describe kind of what Charlie
Yeah.
looks like to the
Yeah, Charlie, she's a very cute little girl. Her hair, it has a very like natural texture to it. She is
Mhm.
mixed, so she has her mother's hairstyle, and it's currently done up into 2 little buns on either side of her head. And she has little freckles that dot across her skin, and these really pretty dark green eyes, her father's eyes. And she's smiling real big. She's missing a front tooth, lost it for the first time, and she's smiling real big for the picture. Looks very similar to like a yearbook style kind of picture. But yeah, it's just a little picture in the locket that's been around his arm. And he will show it to her until Miss Gabby is satisfied, and then he'll pull it back and close it for safety.
Miss Gabby would say, as you show the picture and put it away, she would say to Hawke, she's beautiful.
Thank you. She is.
And wherever she is, I hope you find your way back to her.
Thank you. It is my job to protect her, and I'm going to do my job. I am sorry. I believe I need to go find the rest of my group, if that's all right. I would hate to turn myself away from them, but
you've been
we're
more
on a
than
very
helpful.
important mission. So yes, thank you.
Of course.
For allowing me. Children, It was a pleasure. Listen to your teacher and drink a lot of clean water and eat your vegetables that you will plant here in the garden. And please do not set things on fire without supervision.
Aw,
I'm
man.
pointedly looking at Rowan when I say that.
Ah. Why you look at me? I'm a good kid. Yes.
You are a very, very good kid.
Very good kid. Yep.
And
That's me.
you're gonna do amazing things, all of you.
Yes, we are. And they're like, yeah. And they're like, and you see a couple of them like go up. They run up to Hawke and like, just grab onto their hand, just give them like,
Yeah.
and then they go back and continue to, and Miss Gabby would pull them away and just say, all right, come on, let's get back to planting. Let's let Ethan here go ahead. And she would usher them away, and I think she would just give Ethan a little nod and wave as they leave.
Yeah.
So
And I think he's gonna go the roundabout way. If he does pass by Ada's office, then he might slip in there. Otherwise, he will just join up with the group.
all right, awesome. Yeah. So as you pivot around, if you go, yeah, you would, because of the way it's set up, you would pass by Ada. So as you kind of head in that direction, towards her place, the rest of the group, Reed and Ruthie, Sputnik at the baseball field, Phil somewhere. Phil just wandering around. Let's go and take a little break, and we'll come back from our break after that and pick it back up as we take it from there and figure out where you're headed.
Took a walk out in the fence. Had to talk with a man about some cans. He asked me what's your flavor. I said I need a favor. I'm a little short of caps, but I'm a good neighbor. Took a dive with the swans out in the commons with nothing on. The mutant stopped to savor all my bad behavior. It's all in a day's work when you're a good neighbor. We can shake it up a little, we can kick it up a notch, we can put it on the griddle. Better get it while it's hot. I'll meet you in the middle. You could show me what you got. If you're feeling lucky tonight, Diamond City, yeah, it's my thing. I flash my style, I show my rings. I do the boys a favor with all my manual labor. It's good to be a good neighbor. We can shake it up a little, we can kick it up a notch, we can put it on the griddle. Better get it while it's hot. I'll meet you in the middle. You can show me what you got. If you're feeling lucky tonight, ooh, Diamond City, yeah, that's my thing. I flash my style, I show my rings. I do the boys a favor with all my manual labor. It's good to be a good neighbor. Yeah. I do the boys a favor with all my manual labor. It's good to be a good neighbor.
Hi, my name is Anna, and I play Neve.
Hi, my name is Em, and I play Atlas Solomon.
And I'm Dakota. I play Mayri on the podcast Dice Rolls Can Kill.
It's an actual play D&D campaign.
It follows the adventure of 7 misfits
as they try to find a crystal shard that fell from the sky.
You can catch new episodes on Wednesdays. We post on YouTube and Spotify.
And follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Dice Rolls Can Kill.
But enough about us. Let's get you back to the wasteland.
I got lips, ruby and sweet. I've got hips that can't be beat. I got eyes that are looking for love. I just need a man who's man enough. I got arms that hold you tight. I've got charms to keep you with me at night. I've got all that you could ever want. I just need a man who's man enough. Don't need another casual lover walking out the door in the morning light. I want a man who can stand on his own without looking for another lover every night. If you got style and you know how to please in a smile, it makes me weak in the knees. If you're a guy who is gentle and tough, you might be the man who's man enough. Without looking for another lover every night. If you got style and you know how to please in a smile that makes me weak in the knees. If you're a guy who is gentle and tough, you might be the man who's man enough. You might be the man who's man enough. Yeah. like an earthquake starting to roll. I felt my world shake, out of control, like a world war starting to brew. Baby, it's just you, like a cyclone, wild and extreme. I got my mind blown, stuck in a dream, waking up without a clue. 'Cause baby, it's just you.
Nothing to do. Pairs up with the neutron for a cocktail or two. Atomic kisses, survived by a few. They had a nuclear blast. Said the electron to the neutron, you sure could be dense. With this much attraction, there's no civil defense. Let go of that energy, no need to be tense. Give me that nuclear blast. Einstein said that space is elastic. Twist his theory, it comes out bombastic. A mushroom cloud, a sight fantastic. Stick your head between your legs, kiss your ass goodbye. A happy electron, a neutron its mate. Don't give a damn about apocalyptic fate. They party till midnight, then boom, it's too late. It's a nuclear blast.
So as we fade back in on this little community of Magnolia, we watch as Hawke moving around from the little greenhouse that they were just in, working with the kids as they approach the porch that wraps around the building at which you met Ada. You would see her having a conversation with Leah and Colton, finishing something up before they head out towards the border of Magnolia here. And she would turn around and see you approaching with a smile on her face, and step out to meet you as you approach. Hello, Hawke.
Hello. Hi. I am sorry to intrude. I know you are a very busy person.
That's all
I
right.
wanted to ask, the run-ins you've had with the Faceless, I am seeking them, and wanted to ask if you had seen someone possibly come by.
You can ask. Who are you Who are you looking for?
In that same locket, they will click open and show. You have children here. We don't know if another had passed through.
As she looks at the locket at Charlie, there was a woman that was here about 3 weeks ago. And the young girl that was with her looks
Like this.
a few years older, but yes, I remember she had a little stuffed giraffe with her.
Did they say where they were going? Did they provide names?
The woman's name was, I'm sorry, Shyla was her name. And, Shyla, and the young girl, it looks... Charlie, she didn't give her name, though. But she looked like... I assume it's Charlie. Yes, I know they were heading... They sought shelter here for a bit. Shyla was very reserved, kind woman, but it seems like they were here for a short amount of time before they left again.
Did Shyla give the impression of somebody who might have been a raider?
No, she wasn't a raider, no.
I understand. I appreciate it. If you could point me in the direction that you saw them heading, that would greatly help me.
Yes, I believe. You would see her take her little notebook. Sorry, I try to keep. This is my way of keeping. Anyways, she flips through. I think they were heading. They were heading north. I don't know if they were going to O-Town or somewhere else. There are more communities, similar to our own, further north.
It is a lead that I did not have 10 minutes ago, so I appreciate it, and I will accept it. Thank you. That was all.
Of course. I'm sorry I don't have more information for you.
You have provided more information than anyone else has given me in, it appears, years. Thank you, Ada.
Of course. I think when you say years, there's that like realization for her, like in connecting the dots of everything. So
correct.
Of course.
Did you see where my companions ran off to?
Yes. She says Leah and Colton were doing rounds, and they're over near the baseball field. I think they said Phil was just wandering around. I think he ran into a particular resident here and kind of scared him a bit. But
I will go find him then. Thank you.
All right. Good luck, Hawke. Good luck. And she would go and sit back down.
Hawke starts. I think he's gonna head kind of in the direction of the baseball fields, but eyes are out for Phil.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wherever he ran off to.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you start heading in that direction, we'll push back in on Reed, Ruthie, and Sputnik as you find the baseball field. It looks like they're rotating out teams at this point. And 2 more teams are coming onto the field. You would see one of them, a couple of the players are like freaking out. They're like, "What are we gonna do?" Hector just twisted his ankle. We're down a player. He's our best shortstop, and now we're like in a bad place. I don't even know what. So you hear them arguing.
Are you guys good over there?
We're fine. We're in a bit of a pickle right now. All right, we're down our star player, and it's the finals, and we gotta win. We gotta win. If we don't, it's all over, and we have to wait again until next year. Well, like a couple weeks before we start the next season.
Ruthie's gonna look over at Reed and go, I don't have that much experience. Do you think if I were to join their team, it would make them suck?
I got your next clinch hitter right here.
Okay, now hold on.
So, you play? Really?
I've dabbled.
How? They would throw you a glove?
She's gonna catch it, and she's gonna look at it. She'll put it on her right hand because she's left hand dominant, and go, just catch the ball, make sure the guy doesn't touch the bag, right?
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah.
Basically, yeah. That's pretty much. And you would see the glove. It's like a refabricated oven mitt.
I love that. Okay.
Oh, hey, by the way, when you're not up at that one, you can't take the bat with you. So don't, if you're going to stop the guy, you're not trying to hit him with the bat.
Okay.
I'm not speaking in Reed's voice. What happened to Reed's voice?
It happens.
It happens. There, like Ruthie was gone. There was no vocal fry.
Anyways, yeah,
okay.
So, Southern accent.
Sorry, my guy sounds like he's from Brooklyn.
Okay, so
yeah, we migrated down
catch
here.
The ball. There's the bases, right? Make sure they don't touch the bases. What if they're like running at me?
If they're running, you want to touch them with the ball.
With the ball, okay.
Yeah, just tag them out.
I can do this.
Look, let me get Phil. He's more of an expert on this.
How long do you guys need? Is it like right
We're
now?
about to get
Like,
on.
I
You
have to,
like we need you to get on the field right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's gonna turn to Ruthie. She's gonna turn to Reed, give him a really awkward thumbs up, and she's gonna walk over to.
Listen. I'm gonna go ahead and find Phil, and I'll have him be your first base coach.
Which one's first base? Is it that one or that one?
That one there.
Okay. I can do
You
this.
got this.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, great.
You're running counterclockwise.
Okay, and don't hit the pitcher in the face.
I mean, probably not.
Okay.
It's not. It's not illegal. It happens.
Okay. And I can't punch anybody, right? Like it's kind of.
No, you don't want to do that.
God, and she'll start to make her way over to the dugout.
Awesome. As you make your way over the dugout, they're like, we're on the field first. For shortstop.
Okay. And that's the one in between.
Yeah, that's
second and third.
Between the
right?
two.
Yeah, third
Between
base
the
and
two.
second base. You're in the middle. You're the middle woman.
Cool.
Middle person.
Hey,
Yeah.
I promise when it comes to hitting.
At this point, Phil, you would be coming. There's a little hill that goes down towards the field, and you would see as you come around, you would see Ruthie running onto the field. At this point,
I'm gonna kind of wave him down.
Phil is running over, holding his stomach, like.
Whoa! What's going on? You got some rat poisoning? What's that? Hey? I never heard you make that noise before, buddy. Oh no! Oh, what'd you eat? Phil? What did you eat? Do I gotta be worried right now? Oh, there's that voice. Okay.
I feel bad. It's even
What do you
even
mean?
worse than you imagined.
What happened? What'd you do?
It's even worse than we all imagined.
What's that? Should we be worried? We gotta get the hell out of here.
What happened? Her girlfriend, I don't know. But they were gross. They were so gross. They were talking.
What do you mean?
They were talking about creatures in front of me and swinging. It was gross. It was so gross. They were talking about it. She was like, "I'm a creature. I'm a creature for Jimmy D." And I almost threw up I threw up a little bit in my mouth.
I understand that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was not good. I want to sit
listen,
down.
I got something. Well, listen. I'm gonna need you to stand up. I got something for you to be excited for.
I don't know why.
Listen.
Where is everybody?
Ruthie's playing
What?
baseball.
How?
They needed another person on the
I'm
team.
here. Hi. Hi.
I need you to coach her.
From the sidelines?
I mean, maybe they'd let you go be by first base. Maybe, I don't know.
Hi.
Phil just shouts out to any of the coaches on the field to see if anybody looks over.
Ruthie will turn to this and be like, "What is he doing?"
as that happens, a line drive right at you, Ruthie. I need you to make a endurance plus athletics check for me.
Catch the ball!
Thanks, Phil. Thanks, Phil. Okay.
Get the ball!
Oh, okay. That's a 5 and a 15.
Oh, nice. So
Ooh.
you see the ball whack gets hit right at Ruthie. It's a line drive, but what does it look like as you snag it? Like it doesn't even hit. You snag it out of the air.
I think she's just kind of like working on impulse. So like as it kind of like hops up to her, she just kind of like snags it and then moves it over to her left hand and just like chucks it over at the first baseman.
Beautiful. And you get smacked right into the glove. The guy that like threw you the glove, he's like, holy shit.
She's a fucking natural, Phil. She's a fucking natural.
Yeah.
The next Babe Ruth.
Yeah.
Phil's just arms up, cheering.
So yeah, you continue to go. It's 3 in, 3 out. Boom. The pitcher strikes out the next 2, bringing you up. And the individual, he introduces himself. He's like, "Yeah, so I'm Broderick. That's my name. You're a hell of a you're natural. I switched our batting order up. I want you to start off. I think beginner's luck. Let's see what happens, right?"
Can I use my own? I can use my own bat, right?
You got your own bat? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. I can do that.
Yeah.
I think on the sideline, super quick, Reed is talking to Phil, and he's like, "Phil, I knew she'd be good at hitting, but oh my gosh, she's a natural." Who's that guy talking to Ruthie?
Ooh.
What do you say? I'm focusing on the games.
I think she's a natural. She's really. I thought she'd be really good at hitting, but she's good at catching it too.
Yeah. Okay, bud. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Nope. Yeah.
You all right?
You think
bud?
I'm allowed? Yeah. You think I'm allowed to get in walk up and tell them? They probably know. Did
Tell
they
them,
know?
what are you talking about?
Well, when you hit the ball, they gotta run to all the bases. You gotta stop at bases. For first
Ruthie?
base, you're not supposed to run through the bases, but first base you can run through if you want, and that's okay.
You know what? You probably should go tell Ruthie that. I don't
Ruthie,
think I'm part
you
of
can
that.
run through first base, but you can stop if you like.
She's gonna turn around, like baseball bat in hand, as she's like on her way to the to the batter's box and go, "Okay, can you come and like tell me when to stop? Because I'm just gonna keep running until they tell me to stop. So like, if you think I should stop, maybe just
I'm just gonna walk onto the field. Hey y'all, don't worry, I'm gonna be the first base coach right here, okay?"
They're like the person that's there is like, okay, that's
y'all
fine.
got a baseball hat I can
whatever.
put on?
If you two know each other, it's fine. It's fine.
Y'all
Well,
got a
I can go
cap?
back to the bench. Okay.
You got a cap?
You need a cap?
Yeah,
he
you
just
got
takes
he
takes his hat
thanks,
off
son.
and gives it to
I
you.
appreciate
He gives it to you. Yeah, it's
Hey,
super
what
sweaty.
team? What team are we?
Well, we're the we're the Magnolia Stars, baby.
Okay, the Magnolia Stars. All right, Magnolia Stars, let's go.
Go Stars,
Let's go.
Go Stars.
I'm having intense flashbacks to when I used to play baseball right now.
But the Magnolia Stars, baby.
Magnolia Stars, baby.
Oh, Hawke found a cat.
I did.
Yeah, speaking of that, I was just gonna say, as Phil goes onto the field, puts the hat on, I'm assuming what does it look like as Phil like gets ready to be the first base coach?
Phil gets the cap on.
Yeah, Magnolia Stars, let's go.
And then fully does the little like.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Watching.
I love this.
My headphones fully came out. He's fully just watching.
Yes.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Phil suddenly has
how this
Big
is gonna
League
work?
Chew.
Yeah, he just got bought. Yeah. Hey, Big League Chew, sponsor us.
Yeah.
If you're listening,
That's the sponsor we need.
I'll tag you. I'll tag you on social media. That would be wild.
Yeah.
Absolutely
No
wild.
TTRPG
One
podcast.
sponsor.
No,
Yeah,
no
I mean,
actual play
has ever
has the
gotten
Big
it.
League Chew sponsorship.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the main reason I decided to make my shtick baseball instead of football.
That's the one.
For
Right?
the sponsors.
and they could sponsor the Fallout Dugout, our after show talk
There you
show.
go. Yep.
Okay.
Yo, this is like the
Big League
I'm
Chews.
going on Twitter right now.
Yeah, it's happening.
Sponsored by.
Big League
Yeah.
Chews Fallout Dugout.
Sponsor.
Sponsored
Yeah,
by
Big
Big
League
League Chew.
Yeah, it's amazing. So you get up to the plate.
Ruthie, and what we're gonna do on this. So in Hawke, you would see Reed. You would see Hawke approaching for a moment. One of the stray cats in their arm, and then like and jumps out, runs away.
That's exactly what happens.
It's doing the like.
It's good.
Yeah. And but so how this is gonna work, Ruthie, on this check, and we'll say Phil is helping you. So Phil, if you want to roll. I'm gonna say charisma. Charisma plus speech.
Okay.
You roll first, and we'll see if that gives Ruthie some extra points.
Charisma
So
plus speech. It's my tag skill.
yeah. So you need to get a 10 or lower, and then the 3 or lower is a critical success.
Okay, sick.
And then I'll have you, and then we'll do
A
the
9
next
and a 5.
Okay, so that's two successes. Okay, Ruthie. So I am now going to roll for this individual. I am going to roll their endurance plus athletics. So
I have a very bizarre question because, again, my brain is wired to sports. Is this a right-handed or a left-handed pitcher?
So you would have seen this. They would be doing some warm-ups. They're like it's almost like an underhand pitcher. They're a righty. So they're
okay, perfect. Because Ruthie is left-hand dominant. So
okay,
it's perfect.
Awesome. So yeah, they're humming them in there. So they are. So you got 2 successes already added to your with Phil getting 2. I'm gonna roll dice for them. So they're gonna roll their endurance plus their athletics. So they need to get an 8 or lower. I'm gonna spend a couple action points that I have built up for this. So you need to roll. I think we'll let you do your slugger. We'll let you do your. Let's see. It's your. So you need to get a 9 or lower. I think it's your strength plus melee weapons, which is a tag skill.
Okay. That's a 10 for me actually.
Oh, okay.
It's a 10 now.
Oh, oh yeah, that's right because it bumped up last time. Okay, I'm gonna roll real quick and then I'll let you know what you have to beat. So we're gonna do it in a series. You need to get 2 successes because they crit. I rolled a nat. Oh wait, no, I didn't. Sorry. You need to get 1 success. You need to get 1 success on this roll because Phil already gave you 2.
That's a 6 and a 1.
Ooh, I thought it was a bad
my
roll.
God!
Home run.
Yeah, it's a home
run.
So they do a little like they do like the spit on the ground, and they kind of get lined up. Phil's over there coaching you. Reed, Hawke, watching from the side. They throw it in. They throw it hard, fastball because they don't think you can hit it. This girl's never played before. They throw this. It's a riser coming at you. What is it? As Ruthie sees this coming at her, what is going as we go into bullet time? As the ball is
okay. Let me visual I have to adjust myself I'm naturally a right-hander, so I have to get myself into the left-handed position. Okay. You know, I think her stance is very things that she has seen in magazines. She has seen, you know, I'm sure she's seen pictures of baseball players, what they look like at the plate. And so I think she's not really moving. She's a little stiff. But I think there was this sort of thing in her that clicks when the ball is coming at her. It's kind of like when, you know, she's fighting and she kind of just takes a nice step with her left foot and just it's a really beautiful, it kind of has this little bit of a dip up into it when she swings. And so she takes her step as she swings. And it just y'all ever hear that song "Put Me In, Coach" by Clearance Clearwater?
Oh yeah.
It's kind of
yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'm not gonna sing
when
it,
they do the when they do the home run set, the sound of a ball being hit by a bat in that song. It's if you had just taken a sound clip from that song and put it in that moment. And I think she just kind of sits there and watches it for a second before realizing that she needs to run, and so she just like throws the bat and just starts like booking it because she doesn't know what the hell she just did. So she's just booking it even though she really doesn't have to.
You see it as it takes off like a rocket. There's no chance that this is not going to be a home run. The outfielder's just so you're running towards first. Phil, you see it go. Yeah.
Phil's
what do you
got his
say to
arm
Ruthie?
out, just like this is like, go, 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 go!
Amazing. Yeah, you run around. The whole bench comes out and just picks. It's only the first inning, but they're still excited. Like you just came, like you literally just got on this team. They come over, they like pick you up. Sputnik has the baseball bat in his mouth and his tail is wagging, and he's just like up on his
Sputnik
as
is ball
Ruthie's
boy.
picked it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or Bat Boy,
Yeah.
I guess.
Bat boy. Yeah, Bat boy. Yeah. Bat
That makes
dog.
sense.
But
But yeah, Broderick's like, holy man, that's great. You're just, oh my, you've never played baseball before? You're kidding me, right? You this is crazy. Are you like, do you want to be on the team for good?
I mean, I hope you guys can hear me right now. You know, I don't know when I'll be back, but when I'm back, you guys can have me. I gotta do some stuff up in O-Town, but if you'll have me, I'll make my way back.
Of course. I mean, yeah, you always have. We'll throw somebody off the team for you.
You don't have to do that.
Not like literally throw them. Just be like, hey, like it's not working out, and move on, and Ruthie plays instead.
Yeah, sure. Again, I gotta do stuff first, but if the spot's open when I get back from O-Town, I'd love to be on the team, I guess.
Hey, the Magnolia Stars always have a place for the Slugger here.
Not very many people are allowed to call me that, but I appreciate it.
Oh, sorry. It says it on your bat, and I just assumed.
Oh, she looks at her bat and she goes, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's weird. I just.
Yeah, no.
Gotta
There's only really one person who's allowed to call me that, but we'll come up with a
Noted.
better nickname.
That's all right. Ruthie is great.
Thank you. Can Phil still be my, like, he really wants to play too. In fact,
He's very enthusiastic. It might be good to have like a coach like that on
Yeah,
the
I don't
team.
gotta play, but I'll be a coach. Yeah.
well, I think your coaching is
Sure.
what helped me. She points to where the ball went. Do that. So
Yeah, well, all I said was you gotta catch the ball or something. I don't even remember what I said. I was so hyped up in the moment.
well,
It's all kind of a blur, really.
Well, I guess
I was so excited.
Phil, after we go to O-Town, we'll come back here and we'll play some more baseball if that's cool with you.
Yeah, we could even start over like our own league, maybe. And in O-Town, we can have like a crossover league. We'll make a journey out to go play them. We can have a World Series.
I like that.
I think you might have the best RBI in baseball history.
I don't know what that means, but thank you. Is that
Yeah,
good?
it's like a number that says how good you are at hitting the ball. Yeah.
What's my number?
You're like infinity, probably.
Oh, I didn't know it went
Yeah.
up that high. I thought it'd be like
Yeah, it
small
does.
numbers.
Well, if you've only ever hit it once, then it's like you've probably got the best average.
That makes sense. Yeah, it's the only time I've been up. It's a bet. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I'd say I mean, if
Is that?
you weren't so,
Are we done now?
if you weren't so
Is
great,
that how
I'd say you probably
Is
shouldn't.
baseball really that short? I don't know. In my head, I thought it would be
No,
like.
we have like a
No,
whole
yeah,
nother.
you do it like you keep going,
That makes more
and
sense.
then after this round, there's 8 more rounds.
Oh.
Sometimes
We only
there's,
do-
like,
we only do
bonus
7
rounds.
innings.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
We only do
Do you sing a song at any
7,
point? Or?
You can.
Uh,
Sometimes people in the crowd do, and they sing a song.
We
But
do
not
it during the
players
5th inning.
usually
Do
don't
we
sing a
sing?
song.
You
I
all
don't know,
can
do we
sing,
sing?
yeah.
Do
Yeah.
we sing? Should we sing?
Yeah, let's.
Do you know any songs?
None for baseball. I don't know.
Neither
Should
do
I? Should I go sit? Like, am I done? Do I go sit down?
Just sit up. You might get up again,
Okay,
depending
cool.
on how this goes.
Yeah.
But
I know Happy Birthday with that one.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah.
we have like fighting songs.
It's not my birthday.
Yeah. So
Happy birthday could be a fighting song. That's the only
Could
one
be
you
a
know.
little
We can sing it.
confusing.
Happy
Yeah,
birthday, we should go. We need to get to O-Town.
Oh, I thought we were doing it. Actually, we gotta go get that medicine first. And then
Oh,
we come
true.
back, and then we can go O-Town.
And then you'll come back here with your World Series baseball team.
Yep.
Can we finish this game first, though? Like, we get to finish this game and then we're going, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can stay here all day, yes.
Yeah, and next time if you go up to bat, we will sing Happy Birthday.
Please don't.
That's
Yes,
the only one
I
that you can
don't.
Hawke know. That can be like your
It's not my
walk-on
birthday.
song.
I can do that. I can do that
Why
nice and
is it
loud and
so?
clear.
Yes, right when Ruthie, the next time they walk on, we're gonna go Happy
Sing-
Birthday.
got this.
Save it.
Yes. Ruthie, how old are you?
I'm 29.
Perfect.
It's not my.
We can go Happy
Now I have
Birthday.
enough
Not
to
my
say.
birthday.
Ruthie,
Ruthie,
29.
happy
It's not.
birthday.
It's not my birthday.
Or you'd be
Happy
30 because it's your.
birthday
Actually-
Is this saying? Are you
Every
saying
time
29?
we add a day,
It'll be
yeah,
your
we add
birthday
an age
today,
at a
There
or
is-
are
time.
you
there's
saying
a
you're 29, your birthday you're gonna be 30?
Tiny little
Is that what you're
shift
saying?
in Ruthie. The longer she thinks about the fact that it is not her birthday, that I think she realizes that she probably doesn't know the actual day of her birth.
oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Because they don't. There's definitely like no calendars or anything. It's just kind of like.
Yeah.
So she knows
Yeah.
that she's probably 29, but I don't think she
Mhm.
knows the exact day of her birth. So as they're like sitting there talking about how old she is and singing this song, I think there's this like almost shift in her that the excitement of what she just did kind of slowly starts to fade as she thinks about the fact that these three people have had the ability to probably know a lot of this stuff and know about birthdays because she probably has never actually celebrated a birthday. And she just kind of like stands there like blank face as Hawke and Phil over her singing happy birthday.
Oh my god.
I
What a
know.
visual, huh?
Mhm. So, as Ruthie continues to play, Phil continues to coach, the game goes well, and the Magnolia Stars win the finals. As the crowd goes wild, bananas.
Happy birthday!
Everybody's just saying happy birthday
to you!
That just becomes the new chant, the Magnolia Stars.
Just sing happy birthday.
Yeah. But yeah, as the game ends, they kind of pack up their stuff. They go. There's like a little afterwards that they would say like, overheard. We're gonna go. There's like a little. We got like a equivalent of like a little watering hole here. We got some like drinks and stuff. Just some things that like stuff we've fermented from some of the fruit we've grown and whatnot. We've made some mead. Do you all want to join us, or you got places to go? We don't want to hold you up or anything. So
I mean, we could probably stay here tonight, go get the medicine in the morning, right?
Yeah, I think we got time
Yeah,
for sure.
all right.
I appreciate the invitation.
Of course. Yeah, no problem. I actually haven't gotten all y'all's names. I know we got Ruthie here, Phil,
Yeah.
and then your other friends. I'm Broderick, by the way, just in case.
Reed.
Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke, all right, and Reed. All right, cool. Well, nice to meet you all. Well, welcome. And you would see they would open up these double doors. They're on a little bit of like a like a bar. It's an equivalent of a sliding door, but they're just like they hollowed out basically the top of it, and they just slide them across these bar. And it's a small little barn. You would see they have little metal canisters that they've been fermenting stuff in, and they start just kind of pouring drinks. There's a little like a little bar in the back of the room, and they bring in some food and stuff like that. From just fresh veggies that they've made. A lot of like, definitely a lot of vegetarian dishes here. There's not a whole. They don't have like a lot of. They just don't have any meat really in this location. So they bring that out, some food and whatnot, and but yeah, as you come in, Broderick, and you would see there's probably another like 30, 40 people just mingling in here in this room. They have like little little hanging lights essentially that they've like reworked and rewired. They kind of flicker a bit. Definitely not the safest, I would say. But there's this you would see there's ladders like to the back of the room. There's ladders that go up to this little platform that people are sitting up and just kind of overlooking people down below. And yeah, just people enjoying, just celebrating after a little the baseball games today, the finals. Broderick would say to you all, so I mean, you're well, I assume from a vault?
No.
Or you found those somewhere, or?
Yep, from the vault.
Oh, them, not me.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh,
one
sorry,
of us.
sorry.
Yeah.
Well, you got like a Pip Boy. What is that? Are you from the vault too?
No, I inherited.
It's an extra one.
this.
Yeah, it's an extra one we brought from the vault. Yep.
Oh, cool. I mean,
Yeah, I'm sorry
I
we
didn't
bring
ask,
more.
but okay.
I didn't know there were gonna be so many people. So.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Those things are valuable. That's like,
Yeah.
those are worth a lot of money up here.
Yep.
Can I try and roll something to see why Phil's
Yeah,
lying?
Yeah, I would say if you want to roll, let's see, perception plus, I'm gonna say survival, just because it's like you're instinctual. So perception plus survival.
I think as Phil lies and you guys look at it a little puzzled, Reed looks at him like a little proud.
Aww.
Oh.
I got, let's see, I got a 6 and a 10, so I have 1 success.
I got a 12 and a 2, so 1 success.
Okay. So, I guess Phil, if you want to give some context into.
Yeah. So Phil's evil. No.
Oh,
So Phil, yeah, it's just, I don't know, something spur of the moment, especially since like what he's learned so far. He just feels like this is private to read, and that I should try to keep this under wraps within our group.
Okay.
Got it.
He's trying to kind of adjust to the group, and he kind of is trying to come to the understanding that maybe not everyone can be trusted, and it's kind of something just instinctually in him where this comes up, and he's just like, I don't think we should be telling everyone or telling people about Reed's dad.
Shout out, Phil.
Noted.
Yeah.
Good for Phil. Yeah. Cool. Then knowing that, Hawke's gonna keep their trap shut. Not gonna say, no, he didn't.
No,
We found that in a
it was in a box.
Yeah.
But yeah, Broderick would say, well, hey, I don't. First off, I don't know. It was thanks for helping with the win today, both of you, and thanks for cheering us on, Hawke and
Yep.
Reed.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yep.
It's I don't know. We get a lot of outsiders coming and going, and it's nice to like, I don't know. You just you all a little different, and not in a bad way. I mean, just like you're just most people just I don't know, a little bit to themselves most of the time. I mean, I get it. It's crazy out here, but I don't know. Magnolia's a nice little place. A little I wouldn't call it an oasis, but it's home, you know?
Hey,
Yeah.
not
It
enough
does a lot of
people know
good.
how to play baseball.
That's true. They just get
I never
intimidated.
heard truer words than that, my friend.
Ain't that right?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So you said you got some harder stuff here, Broderick?
Oh yeah, my friend. Oh, yeah. I do. Sorry, my accent's going a little bit all over the place right now. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Judge at all.
So, no, it's all right. I just it's all these other people. Sometimes I just start mimicking them, and it just happens. It's just a thing. But yeah, I got some this here, and he's like, we actually have been able to grow a few apple trees. This is like a hard cider. It's strong though. It'll send you to the moon, you could say.
Sounds great.
And he would punch the side of the keg. The cork would pop out, and you fill up a glass, hand it over to you. He would pour a bunch for everybody and just say, anybody that wants it, here's to, to winning. Here's to new friends, and here's to surviving another day in the wastelands. Am I right?
Yeah. To Ruthie.
Yes.
Oh.
To Ruthie.
Ruthie.
Oh.
And
thanks, guys. She's gonna.
Spot it goes.
I pour my drink directly onto the floor because I don't have a mouth.
Yeah. Broderick's. Oh, it's fine.
Ruthie's gonna.
You're enjoying
it. It's very good.
Yes, it is.
Ruthie's gonna lean over to Phil and under her breath go, I've never gotten drunk before. So this will be interesting, and she's just gonna start drinking.
You can sip it slow. If you take it kind of slow, it's not that bad. He said it's kind of strong, so I don't know exactly what we're in for. But I would advise just going slow, not too fast. Don't chug it all at once.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. Don't chug it.
Yeah, don't.
She's gonna chug it.
Okay. Yeah.
Broderick's like, yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna. Yeah. Okay. Just make sure that you got one of us nearby. You got someone that can lead you home. That if it comes to night time, you don't want to just fall asleep on the floor.
That was fast. Where are we? Where are we staying? Or do they have a place for us to stay? She's gonna
we didn't ask out of that, did we?
Yeah, and it probably costs money to stay.
I got money.
I guess I assumed
I got money.
just.
I
okay, yeah.
Wow.
Just
it was good. Can I have more?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And he would pour some more.
I remembered that you're supposed to take it slow, is what I was saying.
Slow.
Like you don't. Yeah, you don't go too fast.
Okay. And she's gonna slowly chug this one.
Okay, well, it's kind of better. Not really, though. So.
I think Reed catches her eye and matches her drink for drink.
Okay. Yeah, now you're both going. Okay. Well, I'm gonna sit mine slow, and if anybody else wants to sit theirs slow, yep.
This is your first experience with a wasteland whiskey. I would go for it, my friend.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to be
people that have guns. I think we're good. I think it's gonna be super.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to be responsible here, and I'm gonna set mine down.
Okay.
I'm still having a good time, mind you. I'm just, I'm watching out. So, someone's gotta buy us the room. Yeah.
Alright, and she's gonna turn to her belt, and she's gonna kind of very aggressively, but not too aggressively, pat the book on her hip a couple times, and then go to the other other side of her belt and take out this pouch, and she's gonna put it on the table, and she's gonna go, I've got money, so we can.
Hey,
you should not put that out in the open. All of us are reaching for it.
No, she's takes it in her arms, no, it's
fine. That's okay. Yeah, you can keep it. Just
keep it in your pockets until we need it.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't go flaunting our their caps, right?
Yeah,
caps,
you did it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Which we don't have a lot of.
Yeah.
I only have.
But you do, I guess.
I don't have 60 of them.
Oh.
You don't.
No.
Maybe not. Actually, I heard the jingle. It was probably 3, so not enough to get us a room.
Not a lot.
Nope.
Good number.
Not a lot at all.
I hate Robin. Hate it.
Hates it.
Anyway,
Robin.
Ruthie, before it gets kind of too crazy in that head of yours,
it's always
I just
crazy
wanted to
up
say
here.
you did really. Yeah, I don't. I don't mean to, cry or nothing. I didn't mean to, I don't want to bring anything up, but I just wanted to say I'm really proud of the way you played today. And I'm sure your family, wherever they are, they're proud too.
Oh, that hits. The second he says,
I'm sure they're proud.
Your family, wherever they are,
and I'm happy for you.
You know when you're with a drunk person and that person has that mood shift, it's like all of it, like she goes very stone-faced. Like she's almost sobered. Not really, but like it's very stone-faced, and she goes, "No, they're not. 'Cause 2 of them are dead. And the other one left me for dead. So why would they be proud of me?"
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. I'm sure wherever, if there is an afterlife and they're staring down, that they're happy. At least the 2 that sadly passed.
I didn't know one of them. I don't think she even knows who I am. I want to say, though, that it doesn't matter because you guys are proud of me. And you're not gonna leave me for dead. So.
No, not gonna do that.
Of course not.
Is this stuff supposed to make you cry? Because I don't want to cry.
It can kind of enhance those feelings.
Can I have another
I would just
one?
say maybe don't drink anymore and just kind of think about how you hit that ball real hard and far, and you ran all them bases.
I liked that part. I liked the running part. That was fun. I'm good at running.
Yeah.
I've been doing it for a long time.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm real sorry that just
Ethan will look. If the other ball players are still here,
They're like,
you should leave.
Yeah, let's go outside, Ruthie. Let's get some air.
Okay, well.
Phil, I need you to make a perception plus survival check.
Whoa.
What?
Outside is raining and we didn't notice, and there's acid. Perception plus survival, you said?
Perception plus survival.
Uh-oh.
Let me know how many successes. Let me know how many successes you get.
It's gonna have to be a 4 or below.
Oh no!
Come on!
We have action points.
2 nat ones! 2
No
nat
way!
ones! 2 nat ones!
Yeah!
This is Phil's episode.
Let's
goddammit.
go.
This is Phil at his peak, top of his game.
That's an action point added to your pool too. 2
Hell
natural
yeah.
ones.
Hell yeah. So we should have 4. I'm keeping it
I think we have
track.
5.
I think it's 5 now.
Is it?
It's 5.
Okay, my tracker's wrong, everybody. It's right. It's correct now.
2 natural
Holy
ones.
Because we got a couple
Wow.
last time.
I think we
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
you guys
Yeah, we got back up to 4 last
Okay, so
time.
we have
Yeah,
4.
yeah.
Let me write this somewhere in my...
We have
no, you
5.
have
We have
5 action points. Yep.
Okay.
You
Holy
see
shit.
as you're like getting Ruthie out of here. It's fine outside, but you notice Sally Sue
No.
approaching.
Oh my god.
No,
Like
no.
through the crowd now.
Who's
Slowly
that?
guide Ruthie the other way to
Phil,
turn.
Is that your girlfriend?
like we don't know him.
Is that Jimmy D's
No,
girlfriend's
no.
sister?
Don't even bring
Are
that
you
up.
gonna be
Don't even bring that
her-
up. Let's go.
Oh,
That's somebody else. That's
she
somebody
looks
else.
like she knows you. She's cute.
Nope, they're evil.
I hope she doesn't go talk to Reed. You don't
They
think
look
she's
evil,
gonna go
whoever
talk to
they are.
Reed, do you?
I would not
Hey,
go near that
don't
person.
go and talk to Reed.
Hey.
Go talk to
No,
somebody
please.
else.
Please.
Reed's face immediately is red, and he's kind of just like,
Do you need to go outside to get air as well?
yeah, I think I do. Yeah.
Do you want company?
Are we all heading out that way, or?
I didn't know what the plan was. I'll be honest, I expected to stand here until they returned.
Let's head out there with them, I guess.
Very well. Immediately going out the door.
So you all go outside into the cool evening air. It's a little a little bit of a cold front for Florida came through. It's probably like it's not super humid out tonight. It's about like 70, so it's pretty nice. Pretty comfy outside as
Very
you go.
nice.
And yeah, there's some music playing in the barn that you just left where they were celebrating. But yeah, you go outside. It's pretty quiet out here. Just besides the music that's playing out as you all regather around. Outside, I think you would see as you do come outside, Colton would come up to your group and he'd say, "Hey, Ada wanted to let you all know that we have places when people are visiting to stay. So it's just so where Ada is, just head to the left." And there's another building. There's a bunch of like beds and things there
Do
for
we
you all to
do
stay.
we need to
Understood.
give
Sounds
you
good.
Get
money?
them
We
there.
have money. I have money. I think I have more money.
They don't.
No,
they
they do
think
not.
they
We're
do, but
pretty
they
poor.
don't. They keep saying that. They thought they won winnings from the game, and I keep trying to tell them we didn't get nothing.
No, you gave me one of your caps, and I said that I was gonna take it.
I am
and that
going
was
to-
Well, they got
actually really
one
mean
cap.
of me.
That's about it. All right,
I'm
see,
gonna
ladies,
put
thanks
one
for the
hand on Phil's
information.
shoulder, another
Here
on
we go.
Ruthie's, and just
Here
start
we go.
going.
Okay, here we go. See ya.
Thank you very much, Colton. We'll see you
I
tomorrow.
like your gun,
Yes, yeah,
Colton.
Yep.
Thank you. And hey, if you wanna, you can donate to the followers of the apocalypse if you want to do it. I don't take
Thank
any.
you, Colton.
Donate
Goodbye,
it to Colts. Yay!
Wait, my name's Colt. Oh, I know what you're saying. Never mind. All right, have a good night. And he turns around and keeps doing his rounds.
Deny it.
Yeah, I'm just moving these two right to the building. I know Phil's not drunk, but Phil's holding Ruthie, and I feel like we need two people to get Ruthie somewhere right now.
Yeah, Reed is just following.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm making sure you're following. We're keeping the drunk ducks
Yeah,
together.
you've got
okay?
your third eye on Reed.
Yeah.
In the back.
That's right. That's exactly right. One eye on each person.
Guys, there
Yep.
are some really big flowers here. Do you think you can
Yeah, there's some real comfy beds too out here.
I haven't slept
I
on a
heard-
mattress and she starts counting on her fingers.
Oh dear. Well, I'm learning a lot about each other
7
today.
months?
On the fingers ain't too bad.
7
Oh,
months.
that's
It's
bad.
been 7
I thought you were gonna
months
say days.
Since I slept
Yeah.
on a mattress.
Not.
I was going
Great.
to try and sleep on the mattress back in that place, but then Jimmy D stole it and I was not having
Yeah,
it. And I wanted
Yeah,
Reed
how about
to
we
feel
don't? Yeah, we
better.
don't talk about Jimmy D
I
right now.
wanted
That's
to
okay. We
sit
don't gotta
and
talk about
make
Jimmy D
Reed
right now.
feel better. I don't want
Let's
to
talk
kick him
about
off.
sleep and the
Jimmy
dreams
D's
we
gonna be
have.
like a
I think
and what they
let's
mean.
play more
What
baseball.
do dreams
Discussion
mean?
topic.
What do
I
dreams
feel like
mean,
baseball
y'all?
would be really fun feeling
What
like
dreams?
this.
Right,
I'm
right
just gonna
now?
No, I
direct them
think it'd
straight
be
into the
bad.
building, and I will. If Phil's still coming with me, I'm
Yeah.
gonna get Ruthie to bed
I
first.
don't want to be late to rest, you guys. I want to play baseball.
Okay, I
Why
think
don't
we
you
stopped
just sit
using
down
that.
on the
I think we stopped
mattress?
using that term. I don't think we use that anymore.
But I don't think it's funny when we do.
Yeah, but it means bad. It means like death.
No, if we just
Phil,
change.
Don't talk about death to the
If
drunk
we just
person,
change the
perhaps.
meaning, it'll be fine.
You're right, Ruthie. Reed, will you stay with her for a moment just to make sure she lays down? I'm going to
Yeah.
ensure all of us
Yeah,
can
the
be
adults
together.
are gonna
Don't
go
worry,
talk. Where are we
I'll
going?
I'll watch her. It's fine.
Out into the hall.
We should
Yeah.
lay down. I think we should go play more.
Yeah, y'all
baseball.
kids go sleep. Yeah. Okay, see you
I
later.
want to go to sleep.
There is a door on the there's like
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
And then with Phil, I'm gonna just make sure there's 4 separate rooms for each of us, and if there ends up we have to bunk,
Mhm.
I don't need a bed.
Yeah,
Right.
So
me and Reed, we took a lot of sleepovers back in the day. We haven't had one in a long time, but we don't mind sleeping in the same bed.
wonderful. Well, I can
I want it.
I'll
I
find
want it
us
to
a
be
room.
known that when they get, if they're sitting somewhere, Ruthie. I think. Okay, I'm sorry. Are they like in the room already with the bed, or are they like?
Ethan and Phil dropped you off in a room
Okay.
with a bed, and I asked Reed to stay with you until we figured out the room
Ruthie is-
situation. So we left, so it's you
Ruthie
and
is-
Reed.
Are you putting your card down? Should I put my card down?
Should we? Can we split it? Ruthie is sitting in this bed like
Just
a
split it,
toddler.
Venmo
Yeah, just Venmo me
I
after.
should like her like you know when like a toddler sits on a bed like on like the seat of the bed like she's just like
Mhm.
her hands are sitting in her lap. She's kind of slouched. She's like sitting like a toddler. like a drunk toddler. That's not a sentence I thought I'd be saying today.
Drunk on.
So this
milk.
is your first time drinking, huh? I figured out here in the Waste, you'd have had this at a younger age.
No, cause like we didn't make a lot of stuff, and I didn't know that you could make your own stuff. And you have to keep a clear head, so you can't really go like tracing around feeling like the room is spinning, and if you try to move your head to look at something else, you're gonna throw up.
Whoa, hold on, is that how you feel right now?
Like 12%. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. It's like it's
okay. All right. Reed's gonna look around and get like a bucket that's like in the room somewhere, and just like put it near and be like, well, you know, I've had a little bit, but I don't think I'm
a lightweight.
I ain't bad. I'll make sure you're all right.
Really? That's nice.
Yeah, of course.
I don't want anyone else to do that. I want it.
Oh, okay.
I want you to stay here. Not like in Magnolia, because then if you stay in Magnolia and we go to O-Town, that like defeats the entire purpose of like what you're trying to do. But
hey, Slugger, I get it. I got you.
I don't want anyone else to call me that. Just you. They were trying to call me that earlier. I didn't like that.
Who was trying to call you that?
Like, I guess it says it on my baseball bat. It says Slugger on it. Just like looking around like a toddler, just kind of like fussing with like the blankets and like all this. Yeah. Like she's not making eye contact. It says it on my baseball bat, which I mean, like, okay, if it says it on my baseball bat, I guess that's my baseball bat's name. But I want you to call me that.
You got it.
Okay, it's.
And if Ruthie was looking at Reed right now, his face would also be red. But she's not.
She's like a toddler. It's like her legs are kind of like, you know when like a toddler is excited and their legs, like her legs are kind of like swinging off the bed a little bit. Like she's got like this like stupid smile on her face. And she's like, I'm happy that we haven't met Jimmy D's girlfriend's sister, because I don't like her.
You don't like her? You haven't even met her?
No, I don't like her.
Okay. All right.
I'm sure she's nice, but
she's probably great.
Think she should not talk to us.
Okay. I'll make sure she stays away from you.
You need to make sure she stays away from you.
Oh, okay. I'll make sure of that too.
Okay. Because I don't want her thinking anything. No thoughts. She's not allowed to think any thoughts.
No thoughts. You got it. I'll make sure she's around me. She ain't thinking.
No, she's not allowed. This is when she looks up at him. No, she's not allowed near you.
No, I won't get anywhere near her, I promise.
Okay. Just promise.
I think you promise.
I'm not gonna remember this in the morning, am I?
Probably not, but that's alright.
Are you gonna hold this over me?
Never.
Your face is red.
I got you. Yeah, it must be the drink. Yeah. And I think I'll kind of go over and is there like a blanket on the bed or anything?
Yeah, it's literally, so like it's a nice little setup. There's just a single like a kind of cover sheet, and then there's a folded blanket on the very end of the bed, and there is a pillow.
I will. I think I'll make sure Ruthie's got the blanket, and man, if you haven't slept on a mattress in a while, then he'll go and sit. Is there a second bed in here, or is it just the one?
There's just the one. There is a chair in there, as well, and like a little side table.
Yeah, Reed will do the respectful thing and sit on the chair, and just be like, "Wow, so if you haven't been on a mattress in a while, You ever slept on a pillow?
Maybe when I was little and we lived in the settlement, but probably not since then.
You know, I want to know more about you, but I don't feel like now's the time to dig. So, talk about that tomorrow?
You're gonna have to remind me. I don't think I'm gonna remember.
I'll remind you. And if you don't want to talk about it, that's fine too.
Okay. I think I need to sleep.
Yeah, I got you.
You're not gonna.
And
You're not gonna leave, right?
no, I'm not going anywhere.
You said that you would stay here. Again, not like while we go to O-Town because you have to come with us, but like you said that you would stay here.
Slugger. I'm staying right here.
Okay. She's gonna.
And he'll kind of.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say he'll kind of put her to bed and just go and sit back down at the table.
She'll before she like lays down, she'll like kick off her boots, and then I think she'll make sure that like Sputnik is on the bed with her, because if she hasn't slept in a bed,
He's
he
up
probably hasn't either. And then I think there's a small moment, if you've ever seen The Man from U.N.C.L.E., where she kind of like is about to fall asleep, but she like grabs onto his hand before kind of just like sleepily letting go, and then she falls asleep pretty quickly.
I think Reed kind of lingers there for a second, and then just goes and sits on the other side of the room. Maybe tries to get that chair in a comfortable position.
Awesome. So as we cut away from that moment, we push back in on Hawke and Phil. Yeah, you're all good. You're all good.
So I can Venmo you. I can PayPal.
I have a Discover card. I get travel miles, so I can use it on mine.
Okay, perfect. So put on you. Got it.
Yeah.
I'll do the next one. Yeah.
You can actually use my Pit Boy here. No.
Yeah.
Let's get a little insert.
I get Vault Tech miles for.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, I'm just going. Here's the thing. Hawke can be pushy. So even if there is someone else staying in a room and we need 4, I will kick somebody out.
Mm-hmm. So luckily, you're okay. You would see that there's a couple different setups. There's like one of the rooms adjacent to the one that Ruthie is in, and Reed in there too, has 2 beds, and then the one next to that is a single room. And then there'd be 2 more on the right wall as well. There'd be kind of another single and then a double and then a single again on both sides. Yeah. So there would be
wonderful
8 beds total.
Phil, did you have a preference?
Nah. I'd take about just any room, so I don't know.
Perfect. Well, why don't you try the double and see if Reed wants to share?
Yeah,
if not, then...
okay. Let's do this thing.
I did want to say, Phil,
yeah.
You did a very good job handling a drunk Ruthie.
Oh yeah. You know, it was kind of part of my job. Back in the vaults, I had to deal with like a ton of drunk people all the time, leaving them back home. So
seems like you had a lot of jobs in the vault.
Yeah, it's like one job that encompasses a lot of other jobs. So
you must have been very good at it.
Yeah, you could say. I mean, I like to pride myself and say that I was pretty good at it.
You should.
Thank you. Yeah, I was good. I was great. Yeah.
You would make a wonderful father.
Phil kind of stops half a second.
Thank you.
Are you alright? Is it your heart?
Kind of, yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Do I need to get help?
No, the remedy is sleep. So
understood.
Yeah.
Why don't you lay down? I will retrieve Reed for you then.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, tell him to wait like 5 more minutes.
Understood.
Yeah.
Good night, Phil.
Okay, good night.
And Phil quickly goes into his room, closes the door. You can immediately hear like
oh no!
Oh no.
Hawke thinks they fucked up. Great. I think they're gonna stand in the hall for 5 minutes before going back to the door. Actually gonna go to Phil's door, wait to hear until the crying stops, and that's when they'll go get Reed. Yeah, so it's just a knock, knock, knock on the door.
Reed will kind
as
of
gently as metal hands can do.
Reed will kind
Hand
of
goes through the door.
Here's Ethan.
Reed will kind of jolt awake a little bit and head to the door, just kind of crack it a little bit. Hey.
Hello, Reed.
Hey, what's up?
Is she asleep?
Yeah, she is, yeah.
Perfect. Phil found a double room and stated that you used to have sleepovers often and he missed that. So you are welcome, and they will point to the door. He is in there.
Oh. I promised her I wouldn't leave. I think I'm gonna stick in here. But tell him I appreciate it, and if you wanna share that room, please go for it. But
I see.
I hope he doesn't mind. Tell him it's all good. She just wanted me to take care of her a bit.
Of course. Yes, I will. Good night, Reed.
Good night.
And Ethan's just gonna stay there for a second before turning and very slowly puttering over to Phil's door. Knock, knock, knock on Phil's door.
Phil, you kind of hear just a little bit of sniffling, and then
Yeah.
Hi, Phil. Reed
Yeah.
promised Ruthie he would stay with her until morning. But if you still want company, I can share the room.
Yeah, if you want company, yeah. I was just falling asleep. You want the top bunk or what?
I don't need either, so you could.
Yeah, you can
have
take
whichever.
it if you want. It's pretty cool.
Sure.
Yeah.
Phil.
Okay, yeah, come in.
Just.
Yeah, so you're gonna want to jump up there. Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah.
Phil?
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay, yeah. You can take the bottom bunk out, yeah.
I appreciate it,
Yeah.
Phil.
Yeah.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
I did not mean to upset you.
Yeah,
with the
no, wait,
comment.
I really want to be a dad, so, yeah, I just hit a special place in my heart, and you made me feel things, so, yeah.
I can refrain from saying such
No,
things in the
I
future.
appreciate the things that hurt me most, so if you, I would like more comments like that. I just wasn't
sure.
emotionally prepared for it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, you exuded very fatherly attention with Ruthie, which is why I mentioned it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You should get some rest.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I will be right here,
Yeah.
and I will think of more compliments to give you in the future.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go to bed.
Phil lays very slowly on this little bottom bunk, tucks his feet up, his leg curls up, and then within a minute is like, like asleep.
Yes. I think, Hawke will. I'm not going to either bunk because something in my instinct tells me I can stand. And I think before I quote unquote go to sleep, I will just look at the locket one more time, and close it, and power down.
As you all go to rest, there is a sense of safety here. The night
the other night, having watches kind of always a head on a swivel, essentially, you're able to get a night of rest, relaxed. Maybe some of you waking up with a hangover in the morning. Some of you maybe an emotional hangover. That is also possible. But you wake up in the morning. Refreshed. Reed. Sorry, Reed.
No,
Reed,
it's okay.
my apologies.
When Ruthie wakes up, there's a canteen of water next to her. And yeah, I think he's just up, like getting ready for the day.
Hell yeah. Yeah. We could take a minute to.
Yeah, Ruthie wakes up and it's like this horrible feeling that if she moves, she feels like she is going to throw up. And so she just kind of hangs out there for a second, staring at the ceiling, thinking to herself, why did I think that was a good idea? Do I remember? Should I roll to see if I remember anything?
Yeah. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, let's do that. Also, I was thinking, I'm like, apple cider whiskey. Like, that's going to be so bad in your stomach in the morning. Like, the acid. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to say, Ruthie, go ahead and roll. Let's go. I'm going to say intelligence plus survival. So a 6,
yeah, I have
think.
a tag, but it's still, intelligence is not my strong suit. That is a 3 and a 12.
You remember.
Okay.
That's crazy.
She stares at the ceiling. And I think as she thinks about it, she starts to smile. And then it's kind of like this, like, oh shit, here we go again moment. Where she thinks about the ramifications of somebody like Reed sticking around her. And then she's gonna turn her head now that it's kind of the first wave of nausea is starting to go away. And she sees the canteen, and I think she's gonna smile again.
Oh, hey, yeah, there's some water there next to you. I was gonna try to go out and get you some breakfast. It helps. I know it feels like you're gonna puke, but it helps.
Just moving my head, I feel like somebody's like taken me and like spun me around like 7,000 times.
Yeah, it'll do that to you.
Don't let me do that again.
You don't want to drink ever?
It was fun for like the first 5 minutes.
Exactly. It's good while it lasts, and then the morning after, take it or leave it, you know. But
I don't know why I didn't listen to Phil.
I've thought that exact same thought a lot of times in my life. Hey, you'll get used to it. It's fine.
I feel like someone is like taking my own baseball bat and like slamming it against my brain.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get that. Yeah.
Okay. And she sits there. And she says okay to herself a couple of times, and she very slowly pushes herself into a sitting position. She stops, and she has like both of her hands in front of her, and she's kind of like, okay, I'm not gonna throw up. And that final one, she gives like a nod of like confirmation. Like, I'm good. I'm not gonna throw up.
All right. Listen, I didn't leave you at all. I'm just letting you know I'm gonna head out now.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure you have some breakfast. All right. I'll be back.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah. I'm. Thank you for not leaving me. I don't remember asking you to stay with me. I don't remember that. So I guess it's good that you did.
That's all right. I got you. I get it. Memory loss happens too.
Yeah. Did I didn't cry, did I? I feel like I did. It's like this weird feeling. I don't know. I can't remember.
No, you didn't.
A whole lot.
No, you didn't. No. You're good. You didn't cry at all.
Cool.
Yeah. It's all chill. You were fun.
Oh. That's cool. I don't think anyone's ever called me fun before.
No? Oh man, I think you're real fun. And I'll start to go and head out the door.
she'll watch him leave. She'll just kind of watch him, and then as he leaves, she's just gonna like put her face in her hands and just kind of like sit there, trying not to throw up from both the literal and emotional hangover that she's feeling.
100%. Yeah, so two of you have woken up. Hawke and Phil wake up in the morning, kind of hear rummaging around. You would hear voices, read and kind of just murmured. Activity outside. You would hear people, movement happening around the community. It's, people are going to work, school, stuff like that. Anything anybody besides like getting food, anything anybody specifically has this morning that they wanted to do here in town as you wake up in the morning?
Nothing for in town, but if I had woken up a little bit before Phil, I probably would have started calculating, again, unknowingly, all of the problems we're going to face on the way to get this medicine. How likely it is we're going to run into raiders, what kind of raiders in this area, that kind of stuff. Just kind of going through a bunch of different processes of elimination of what should we expect to face on the way there and back. Because once we have the medicine, it's going to be a little more appealing to rob us.
Yeah, I would say go ahead as you think through that and process it. I'm gonna give you an extra D20. I'm just gonna, because I think with Hawke's just time out exploring, it's experience. Yes, experience. So I'm gonna say let's do perception plus survival for Hawke.
Oh, 5, 8, 13.
Okay, perfect. All right.
So, baller.
Awesome. Oh yeah, that's 2 successes. So as you think about this, based on the distance and hearing about raider attacks before, you certainly anticipate there is a good possibility that you could run into raiders. It could be the faceless, it could be different types. There definitely are those scattered about. There's lots of bodies of water. There's not just raiders you necessarily have to worry about. It's about what creatures resides out here. Not just gator claws. There's big old like blood bag, like big old mosquitoes. There's all kinds of different kind of creatures you could encounter based on the way you have to go. There's also the fact that you're going into where the med clinic is located is in a partial like residential or like a suburb, almost connected to a city, or on the outskirts of a city. So there's a possibility that it's when you go there, you don't want to be there in the nighttime because there could be ghouls as well, feral ghouls. So it's thinking about those different aspects.
Yeah.
And just like get in, get out, and head on a swivel.
Back.
Yeah.
Noted. Yeah, because Hawke's doing this, and like the sooner we get there, get the medicine, get back, the sooner we can get to O-Town. I can find Charlie. So we gotta get feet on the ground as soon as possible. As soon as Phil's up, getting him out there, getting food in him. If we have breakfast going, I'm just getting everybody up to speed. Here's what we gotta look out for. Here's the plan. Time to go.
Yeah, and I would say when you wake up there, they have some like brick ovens and things like that. So they're making like some flatbreads and there's fruits and things like that. So when you go out, you would be able to get some items, good things for like soaking up alcohol.
Yes.
For Ruthie. But yeah, so I would say as you do that, you all eventually gather around, have breakfast, and are ready to push onward. You have the location, you have the nav point for it, and now it's just a matter of getting there as you all gather around and kind of finalize your plans for this travel. But yeah, if you're all good, we can say breakfast is had, and then you head in that direction. So as you navigate, it is a humid day. Walking through, there are lots of bodies of water.
you would see to your left and right of you as you're walking, there would be a lot of flora. Not a ton. A lot of it has taken overgrown, and any streets have a lot of plant life at this point. But you would see as you are moving through these areas, you would certainly see these big they look like massive mosquitoes just like hovering over the water. They're far enough away at this point, but you would hear kind of in the distance, in the far distance, you would certainly hear there's raider stuff always going. Like you hear like explosions in the distance, but enough where you can hear it. But you continue to push forward. I'm gonna say you're moving with purpose. So, I would say, are you trying to be kind of inconspicuous, or is it just like we're going?
Is it possible for me to be inconspicuous?
I was gonna say probably not. So that's totally fine. So that as you just push forward,
I think
yeah.
If I can try and flip it, I know the raiders know about the machine, so I'm kind of banking on the fact they're too fucking scared to want to.
I feel like
that's true.
Ruthie,
that's
it's
true.
the opposite. She's like, I'm going to do everything I can not to get caught. So if I'm sneaky enough and Ethan is loud enough, I can give us, I can
Attention's
like help
on
with like
me.
the element of surprise sort of thing. So she's kind of like using it to her advantage.
Yeah, I like that. So let's go.
We can do it where like Ethan's a little bit of a scout going ahead of you guys.
Love
You
that.
know, because then that way possibly scaring away any raiders, and you guys are a few feet behind, kind of sneaking.
Love that. Read sneaky too.
Yeah, so let's do this. I have an idea. Let's do a combination. I'm gonna make some rolls right now. Reed and Ruthie, go ahead and do let's do agility plus.
Is Phil sneaking?
I don't know.
What's Phil doing?
I don't. Phil, I guess that would actually be good because you could build off of how would let's think of how could Phil help Ethan in this case.
Ooh, I think Phil's kind of just watching or trying to see. I'm sure like someone informed him like on the way or something that like we were trying to be sneaky or we're trying to keep a low profile. Phil's probably just kind of like half crouched, like doesn't necessarily know exactly what sneaky is. So he's like, instead of being fully standing up straight, he's kind of like.
Awesome. So I'm gonna say
little mask on.
So Phil, go ahead and make an agility plus sneak for me, and then that will be added. Whatever successes you have will be added to Ethan. I'm gonna have Ethan or Hawke roll. I'm gonna say. This is a weird one.
So I'm trying to be scary.
You're trying to be scary. So
I'm trying to scare him off.
I'm gonna say this is a weird combination, but I'm just gonna call it this.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna say strength plus speech.
Oh, okay. I see where
I know
you're
that's
going
crazy,
with that.
but it's kind of just
intimidation.
Intimidation. Yeah, that's how I'm making that. And then
absolutely.
Reed, I'm gonna have you roll agility plus sneak, and then that will go towards Ruthie's.
I got a 15 and a 9, so I did not succeed mine. I needed a 6.
Okay.
Do you want another roll? We have 5.
We do have 5, and you can only have 6 at a time. So.
Well, I'll burn one.
Okay.
All right.
Burn it. Okay. I'm using my good one. 15.
Oh.
Okay. So no.
It's okay.
It's meant to be.
Reed has a tag skill in sneak.
Nice.
So let's see. What's my target number for sneak? Oh my god. My target number is 10. I got a 9 and a 6.
Okay, so 2 successes. That's good. That's good.
I also have a tag.
Right.
I'm looking for a 9 or lower. And that
All right.
is a 12 and a 13.
But Reed had 2 successes, so that's
Okay.
good. That's good. All right, and then I'll
Use
have
another
Ethan.
action point. We have 4 more.
You have 4
I'll
more.
Use
Sure.
one.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll have Hawke roll 2, the strength plus
Oh, God.
speech.
Did a 20 or
Did you roll a
something?
natural 20? Okay, cool.
Great.
Good job, everybody.
Love it. What?
Oops.
Good job. How many did I need?
You just needed 1 success.
Brilliant. I have a 4 and a 17.
Okay, cool. So you're good.
Ruthie's still hungover.
Ruthie and Reed needed 2 successes technically. So you, thankfully, Reed got 2
Thank you,
successes.
Reed.
You needed 2 successes,
Oh, good job,
I got
team.
you.
Good job.
but the natural 20
That's fine.
has
We
been
don't have to
noted.
look at the natural
Oh.
20.
Noted.
It doesn't worry. It's fine.
Noted,
It's
yeah.
cool. It's cool. It's fine. It's fine.
5 more feral ghouls have been added to the encounter.
Yeah.
It's like me and the dice rolls can't kill a 38-person initiative.
Oh my god.
Oh man, insane. So yeah, you continue to push forward, and between Hawks, just the machine, people knowing, like, you know, in the distance you don't see them, but they see, they're like, fuck this, no, we're going, and they're like, get out of here, man, we're gonna die, and they just start running.
You see a Miss Nanny with a hat on. You
Yeah,
get the fuck
you
out of
go,
there.
you go. And then Reed and they're like, "Who's that? Is that their like? That must be their. They must have a
posse.
minion now." As they see Phil like sneaking behind.
Yeah,
Sounds like
I'm a
banana.
minion,
They got a
baby.
ghoul. Yep.
Yeah.
And then, go ahead. Oh,
Nothing.
what was
My
that,
mic picked
Ruth?
up the
Oh, no,
weirdest
I just
thing that I just said. It's cool.
No, you're all good. But the two of you, Reed's able to like. Ruthie's about like to step on something that could make a really like a pane of glass that would just.
I grabbed
And
the
you're able to like.
jacket. Yeah.
Stop her.
I know. We're gonna step there.
But you actually see the pane of glass is over like a hole that would drop down, and there's like it was a trap. There was like sticks and things, so that could have hurt really bad.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
But you keep going, and you eventually reach the clinic. It's a moderate-sized building, probably. It's probably 100 or 1,000 square feet. It's decent size. You would see that is a single story. The left half of it is collapsed, destroyed, but you see that the right half is in relatively good shape. Windows are still, there's a few that were like boarded up. The area around you as you head into the outskirts of, it's right near, it's called Heinous City, this particular area. And you would see, there doesn't look like there's anything around at this point. You would see that there is, but the buildings around the clinic are boarded up. Some of them are in disarray, but this kind of stands as almost like a little beacon amongst all of this, as the right side seems to be intact, and it matches the location that you were given by Ada.
I could go in first.
All
right,
sorry,
so-
give me 1 second. She's just gonna kind of turn away and just like crouch down and be like, "Don't throw up, don't 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 throw up." Yeah, I'm great.
Are you all right?
Peachy can. I'm just keep planning. I'm listening.
Sure. I could go in and scout it, and if everything seems fine, I can give a signal. The rest of you can come in. We'll grab what we can.
Sure, but don't get yourself hurt in the process.
Oh, I never do. I think Hawke's gonna
Hey, I believe it.
start going. Gun out, loaded,
Ain't that
going
ain't
in.
that the
Okay.
coolest thing you ever heard someone say?
Yeah, that was pretty damn cool.
Dang, that was so cool. Dang.
Shit.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you head in to the clinic. As you enter into the doorway there, Hawke opens up still on its hinges. And as you go in, you would see there is a L-shaped desk in this first room, and then there's the wall with a window. There is another doorway in the back that you can that appears to go into some different location. But behind the desk, you can clearly see there is shelving, but there is a lot of just like debris and things on the ground as you enter in. Go ahead and make a perception plus survival for me.
Yeah.
You're all good. You're all good.
Drop the dice.
That's a 4 and a 5.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
You see something move very quickly in the door in the
Person
back.
shaped?
Humanoid shape, yes. Person shape.
Oh, fuck. Got it. I'm going in.
Okay. You're going in? As you...
Yeah, I only said I'd give I'd give a signal if it's clear.
Yeah.
So clear.
Okay.
You go in to this room. It's dark as you go in, but you see with that perception check, you scan with your 3 eyes. You're kind of looking, scanning through the area. You see in the corner the little bit of light that's peeking in through here. You see what looks like someone with a shaved head, but you notice that there's like a piece of the head missing, and there looks like there's wires and things, and you just see the head turn around and you see blue eyes.
Your termination is inevitable.
And that's where we're going to end our session tonight.
What?
Yuck. Yuck.
What?
Yuck.
Disgusting. Blue eyes, get that man contact. Everything else is fine.
I should say they're more like white eyes.
Oh, that's worse.
Oh no.
That's
He could be nice.
Yeah, we're
He could be
judging
real
the book by
nice.
its
Guys,
cover.
wait. Let's
Yeah.
hold
Jimmy
on for a
B
second.
over here.
He's
dude.
Jimmy D's
He's
better
fine.
older brother.
That's right.
Jimmy C.
Yeah.
Jimmy C. We're just going through the alphabet.
Yep, Jimmy C, Jimmy G,
Jimmy Garoppolo?
Jimmy E.
You
Jimmy
there?
E. Oh,
Jimmy.
Jimmy. Oh man.
Oh God.
Well, speaking of names and things, amazing job, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go ahead and amazing. That was incredible. I mean, I have so much to talk about in our Fallout Dugout after show. But before we get to that, let's go ahead around and everybody just go ahead and share what you're working on, your social handles, where people can find you, you amazing individuals. And so who wants to start us off for episode 3 tonight?
Yeah,
I'll go.
Richard.
I'll step up this time.
Yes.
What's up? My name's Richard. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter, Richard Conrad. Instagram is richard.conrad. Twitter is Richard Conrad, 2 N's. It's usually where I'm posted and I'm active. I'm also on TikTok. You can find me Level 4 Guy. That's pretty much where I am. I'm also on Twitch and YouTube, Yippee and Yippee TV on Twitch, Yippee on YouTube. They're kind of it's harder to find on YouTube because YouTube's a whole thing. There's like 5 billion people named Yippee, but it's got a little Fallout skull basically on it. So that's me. I post things every now and then. But if you're looking for what I post up, I'm there. I'm also Victor Crow on the Streets of Nevermore podcast. And I play Phil here. That's about it, I think. I think it gets different and longer each time, so.
That's okay. That's okay. You know, it's a process. It's figuring it out. You know,
There'll be some overlap. People will know.
Who's next? Is it me?
Yeah, it's your turn.
You spell
I'll
it.
go.
Aha, that's how it works.
Hey, I'm Jake. You can find me everywhere at Hello Sturgis, HELLOSTURGIS. Sturgis is my musical project. I have one single out. It's called Confused. Go listen to it. I'm also in a band called Psychic of Orange. That's kind of the big one. Go listen to that stuff. Our album's coming out soon. Same Dog singles out. That's pretty sweet. What else? I am the audio designer for Dicescape. and I play Scott on Streets of Nevermore. So check that out.
Yeah.
Check that out. And I think that's all my stuff. That's what I do.
I like. That was good.
Okay, Dakota. Rock, paper, scissors, go.
Rock, scissors, go.
Rock, paper, scissors.
I'm waiting for it to load.
All right, me. Hi, my name is Icarus. You can find me ICARYS just about everywhere. I am on TikTok, Twitter, Tumblr, everything else in between. I'm also on the Strangers Guild, which you can find us on Twitch. Yeah. Yes, exactly right. Go watch it. Yeah. We are on YouTube and Spotify, and we stream live on Twitch, which I think we're streaming this weekend. So come check us out. Anyway, you can also find me at PAX Unplugged this December.
Oh yeah!
I got my tickets. I'm locked in. I'm ready to go. I'm gonna be there.
Hey, me too. I forgot to say that.
Yeah.
Me three.
Bunch of us. So yes, that's I believe that's everything. I'm also, obviously I'm here.
What?
Hello.
We're here.
You do this podcast
we're
too?
here.
Noah? Crazy.
That's crazy, right? What do you do?
Well, I
Speaking of that,
I play Ruthie on the Garden of Adam podcast.
Oh, no way.
No, hi, I'm Dakota. I can be found most everywhere as Western Dakota. That's western.dakota. Apparently I found Eastern Dakota yesterday while playing Dead by Daylight, and I'm at war, but that's a whole conversation for another day. I can also,
Civil War.
Right. I'm superior though. Anyway, I can also be found on Twitter at Spitfire Coda, and I play a character in the podcast Dice Rolls Can Kill. We are found on Spotify, YouTube, and I run the TikTok page. I stopped thinking about what I was doing halfway through all of that. I love you guys. Bye. Woo!
That was great. That was great. Well, and then I'll wrap it up here. I'm just the NPCs. That's who I am. No, I am Game Master of the Fallout: The Garden of Adam, Kylie Rose. That is me. Yes. You can find me at Critical with a K, because I like K. Critical Rose, like the flower. On all the socials, that's where I'm at. But what really I'd love for people to follow is our at the Dicescape, because it supports all of these amazing creators as well. So give that a follow. That's more important than following me. Don't worry about me. Let's follow the Dicescape so we can shout out these people here, because they're wonderful. From there, I am also the GM over on the Streets of Nevermore podcast. Love doing this. GM full time. If you ever get a chance, come join one of my games. It's super fun. I'll take you on a ride. It's great.
Certainly will.
Take you on a ride. Full of voices. But yeah, you can find me everywhere at Critical Rose. I got some cool projects. Probably by the time this comes out, some more stuff in the works. Lots of planning, just never enough time. I really need to figure out how to be a vampire, or get that cool thing that you can like time stop.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Yes.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Maybe someday. But until then, that's all we got tonight, folks. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. We got a bunch of more episodes in the queue, and we cannot wait for you to see them. I'm excited. And we will see you in the Wastelands next time, y'all.
Bye, friends.
See ya.
Bye.